Hello, 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 hello. Good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening. Good evening, good evening, good evening. How is everybody doing? Good evening, ma. Good evening, ma. How are you, ma? Let's come and talk about this trending video. Let's come and discuss this trending video. Hello, everybody. Good evening. TGF. TGF, 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 TGF. Let's come and talk about this video. We tell them they know here. Italy person, Italy person, nah, Italian person. Let me produce this. What did I do now? Good evening, good evening, good evening. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, 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 twe. Hello, 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 twe. My people, my people, my people. Una don't miss me sef I miss una. I have been in and out, but I'm fine. It's been, you know, say when work starts like that, they busy. But hey, we are here, we are where we are. Hello everyone, hello everyone. Hello everyone. Oh, thank you for this. Is it Sparkles? Thank you. Now, my people. Make una come see. Oh, thank you, ma. My people. I don't want this video to be long. I saw this trending video yesterday. It was yesterday I saw it. I see this trending video. And this trending video that I saw, I remembered I've once had this conversation on this my platform. And now it is raising his head again. This auntie that you are looking at on your screen, she's a Nigerian UK in Strasra. According to my younger sister, it's in Strasra. She catch me. It's one of the international students, UK international students. She came to come and do her MS. She came to come and do her masters, which is MSc. Now, I am not doing this show to bash anyone, but this particular video calls again for honest conversation. A lot of time, we could tell ourselves the truth. A lot of times, you know, I've always talked about people traveling smart. But you know, when we talk this trend, they go say, in short, I've had colleagues who's told me, it's because you are born in UK. That's why you are talking the way you are talking. No, that's not why I'm talking the way I'm talking. You see, when you come to before you leave your home country, there is nothing as important. It is very, very important for you to do your homework. Don't just jackpa. Hey, hello, Annie. Is it Annie? Sorry. Martin, how are you? It is natural. You know, a lot of our people, if you ask them, why did you leave Nigeria? You go, yeah, it is what is raining. Now student visa they rain. Now COS they rain. Now travel visa they rain. A lot of people left the shores of Africa based on what is trending. Okay? A lot of people left based on what is. Hold on. Make I put on this light. Make I see my eye. Make I see myself. King Badun owo tell me. A lot of people left Africa based on this is what is raining. This is what is trending. That's why a lot of people left Africa. If you ask them, okay, this thing is trending, this visa, where they trend right now, you go here, America is trendy, Canada is trendy, UK is trendy, and that's why a lot of people, you see them now, those who carry themselves come do trending japa, a lot of them they come UK. When they enter UK, the more you see, the less you understand. A lot of them back in their home country, they know they pay tax. A lot of them back in their sorry, I didn't realize you were the one that thank goodness I own lights. Now make me see now. How are you, sis? A lot of people, when they come abroad, now they realize we dey pay for electricity, we dey pay for water, we dey pay for this, we dey pay for that. And you know, say when you come UK, the only thing wey UK never ask you to pay for na the breath, na the air wey you dey breathe in, dey breathe out, of which indirectly you dey pay for am. Okay, a lot of people travel, but they don't travel smart. I will not stop saying it. You know, say me, I no go hide my own talk. My platform is for educating. That's the sole purpose. That's the sole purpose of setting up my platform, to educate us, for us to start talking about those uncomfortable conversations. Hello, sir, how are you? For us to start having those uncomfortable conversations. If you ask now, a lot of people that came with student visa, what do you want to come and study? You are coming abroad. That's why you see the market is so saturated. That's why you see people as the market is so saturated. Why is it saturated? Somebody waiting under the mango tree, he go come, I'm an education consult, and you go see all of them. When you see them for social media, you just look there and say, hey, consult the education. But if I talk now, they go say, why are you talking? Even before I get page, I remember the time where the rigmarole with all this with our people, when they go their community event, you go there, yeah, when they use the go redeem that time, they go tell me, say, I did too proud, you are too arrogant, you are too proud. Now so they go, they talk because I dare to do something different from what they do. And you know, our people, we like to gatekeep information. A lot of all these people, when they say they be education consultant, have been waiting consult waiting, they say that they consult. Most of them were international students who studied in that school. They are not consulting because they are interested. It's because for every student they introduce to the school, they get commission. Now they come package themselves, come begin they call themselves international. They call themselves education consultant. Just in case you don't know. I hope you are clocking it now. I dey tell you, most international students, when they don't graduate, they go partner with international departments. The time when the things they do yum, they will go partner with international department, because over here in United Kingdom, universities, higher institution, there was a business model to them. That's why you see, say, there are specific courses that they do that is targeted at international students. You come dey see MSc, you get one some kind funny MSc wey they create, and you know it's strictly international students that go to do those MSc. And they come, this word they go taba everybody. Then you will now have people, you will now have all those international students. They will go and meet their international department in the university where they went to. Then they will partner. They will say, we can bring you a lot of people. We have friends that have friends that have friends. They will come introduce you. This university you have to come to when you pay your fees. So long as it's guaranteed, say you confirm your admission and you come, you start study. They go get commission for your head. Angela, how are you? They will get commission for your head. Hello, Jem. Hello, sis. How are you? They will come get the commission for your head. They will come and be telling you, you see, I help people to do this and spring. They will come to speak for now, no great grand. They will come to do no. You know that advert they do. Kinika, no. No. You know those ringtone. No. They will come the package. Orishi. Hello for me. How are you, sis? You dey miss me? Hello Bami, how are you? They go come dey package for una. This is the university to go to. When you go to this university, these are the job opportunity. These are the kinikon. They go come dey tell you lies. Meanwhile, and then they will tell you, don't worry, you can do part pay. In short, I see some people right now, they advertise universities in Scotland. Iyaje, Solomon Biya, Mogogo Yilara. They advertise university in Scotland. In Scottish university, you don't pay, the school fee is cheap, it's shekiniko. It's not about where you went to school. It's not about the course you study. The question is, a lot of you will be international students. Let us tell ourselves the truth. You will come abroad. They will tell you, don't worry. They will help you package. Deposit, they go package deposit for you. They go in short, some bankers gone, they do deal. Everybody come, they come paying all of una for hand. Like short bread. They say bank, some banks they go help you run account. You go pay them commission for the account. They go help you, where they go help you do rigmarole, give home office, give embassy. Some embassy workers they get deal where they collect. They will come share you, put for hand, and you have forgotten that you are the prospective international student. You have forgotten that all these people, all the commission where they collect for your head, they are not going to come to that country to come and help you stay in that country. Some of them, you get one lady that where they always advertise that time. That lady, all she comes to do now visit, they come visit for UK. When she see say UK no sell again, when she see say the market for UK don't bust, she don't face European country. There's free education in Germany, there is free education in Finland, there is free education. Come there announce rishi. They don't tell you say you got to learn their language and understand it. They don't tell you say when you go those country, English is not their first language. You have to learn to speak their language first before you can even start studying. They don't tell you all those one. Then they don't even tell you say hello. When they are running, they gba where they gba. Now because they have to make their money. They don't send your papa. All they need you to do is commit to a deposit. Once you pay your deposit, they go get their commission, because deposit means you have committed yourself to getting that admission, and that is why deposit is non-refundable. You better know that and know peace. That one pass. Of course, for United Kingdom, government don't clip the wings of university. They know somebody, they don't advertise, they don't tell them. If you advertise to international student, and if you get international student, maybe you say, maybe for talking sake, you enroll 20 of them, now only 5-9 graduate, now only 5-9 finish, that university go pay fine. Now UK, their head don't they correct, because our university, they were moving mad. They can't they create. In short, I know a lot of UK universities where be say any university where you say a lot of international students, they will come carve some kind of course itself. You go, they wonder, say, how is this applicable in the labor market of United Kingdom? But because they know say they don't send your papa, their owner bring your money, and because you too, you are desperate. Because let's be honest, a lot of people will say they can't study for abroad, they no can't study. Student visa na route to Japa, na easy route to Japa. Let us be honest with ourselves. A lot of people, they do this, they do it for TikTok. In short, you get one and a move where they advertise. These are the universities that are taking people in Scotland. I guess you can say, and the thing we say, they will come say, if you are interested, send my DM and type interested. You can carry on put for Telegram group. They go carry on put for WhatsApp group. They go carry on put for Facebook private group. They will come begin to collect money for una head. Then when the kasala come boss, now come begin to, they are scam me. Nobody scam you. Now you they find waiting no loss. That won't pass. Then we have another category of students when they come here, and this is applicable to quite a lot of our African students when they come over abroad, because the account details, the bank account wey dey show na ofege. You know wetin they call ofege? Ofege in the sense that they go ask them for the visa form wey they fill. For the visa form wey they fill, the visa form wey they fill, maybe school fee na 18,000, like this aunty talk. I go play the video. Na 18,000, 20,000, whatever thousand wey e be. They go ask you when you dey do your application, how will you pay your school fee? You say, I have enough money in my account. Una go do it don, una roll down pẹ̀lú banker. Una go give them, they say they give una, say una go pay percentage. If no be say your head is sef knack engine, now you go don pay, you go come lie. The bank statement wey you submit, you show embassy say you have sufficient money to pay for your entire tuition fee. After you don collect the visa finish, everybody go come collect their thing one by one. Yamusi re. Bank go collect back their statement. Everybody go collect back their statement. Some of una here say una dey borrow money, una go borrow money buy ticket, come travel. Of course, una come land. A lot of times, I have seen a lot of international students say when they land, they no get sufficient money. And on that basis, automatically they don already become vulnerable. They will come land. The next thing wey you go dey hear be say, oya come and connect me. They will connect you to factory job, connect you to care job, connect you to different kind of job. I'm not saying those jobs are bad. Try and listen to me before you judge, before you begin to speak grammar. They will now connect you to menial jobs, factory, orishirishi, they go connect you. Now, you came to UK to come and do MSc accounting, MBA, MSc chemical engineering, MSc whatever MSc you are MSc in. You come UK, come do them. You are working in care. The way you are working, because you have to work, no born your papa will make you no work. Because already you lie. Say you get sufficient fund to take you through your education. And that is why in the United Kingdom, for instance, students, you are only allowed to work 20 hours. Because you have evidence that you have sufficient fund to cater for your needs during school time, during school term time. So you lie. That means say now you 419 yourself. Because even those of us will be home students, I no go lie, me I collect student loan. The student loan wey we collect, they no born our papa well. Make we do full-time work. Now part-time you go do. I'm not saying some people don't do the full-time, but now part-time a lot of us they do. That part-time job where you they do, you go concentrate. Because your student loan covers your living expenses. But you know what they happen with some of our African students? They want to bam. They want to live in Lekki where they don't live when they did Nigeria. They want to live Lekki. Some people will go buy car. They want ballet, they will go buy car. If you see student for a year, me I was a home student. Now beans and toast with the shop. When SARS won't give us money, the week when SARS go pay us money, if you dey Scotland, you go know what I mean by SARS. Those of una wey dey England, na student loan, whatever it's called. They will come give us, when the week when they go give us money, that money, mortgage, you don't already cover mortgage, dey part, you go don't already dey think of your mortgage. You go dey think of orishirishi. So, the whole idea of giving you that student loan is not to make you over reliant. Of course, na gbese. As I dey follow you dey talk, so I dey pay gbese of my student loan. I no go like give you. I dey pay gbese, and the woman fire load dindi. As my salary dey increase, na so dey fire load dindi. So you come see our international students. They will go rent house They will go rent house for where their papa hand no reach. Now international students now see where they go dey buy Apple phone, Apple machine and MacBook. They go dey buy MacBook. They want to live large. You are international student. You dey send money. You dey work. They send money go house. As how now? How did you manage to get the kind of job that is allowing you to send money home? Bukata plenty. So because of that, a lot of these international students, they will just be working back to back because number one, the bank account wey they put for grant, wey they show embassy, na ofege. Their school fee, they have to work hard to continue to pay their tuition fee. Meanwhile, when they were applying, they show bank accounts wey get gbem inside, and the bank account, they tick the box, they lied, claiming that bank account, the money in that bank account is their personal money, and that will cover their living expenses while they are in school, so that they can concentrate on their studies. Just like home students is expected to concentrate. Meanwhile, our people, guess what we go do? We will come begin dey work around the clock. Some students say no dey enter class. You wan hear the shege banza wey some of them dey do themselves. Some of them, to tell you say na NFA dey be, no future ambition, wey their head don knock engine, they go come contract their assignments to people, to all these contractors wey dey help people dey write assignments. Hello Rosie, how are you? They will come contract assignments. You go come dey see those ones still dey go advertise your essay. If you want your essay, if you want to get first class, they go get prize for them. Second class, you go get, all those things, they will put price. Some people go work hard just to have people writing assignments. They go dey help them dey do assignment because they know they enter class. I know some Nigerians wey dey help people, wey dey help people dey write assignments. Na the work wey dey get, you go dey hear, our international students here na correct, they get money for hand, and fear no catch you. They go help you write assignments. They even write their dissertations for them. Parents, in case you no know, some of your children, and some parents sef, dey pay. Ask me, I take no. I tell you, say I dey do private tutoring. You reach one stage, I no go like give you. I begin to, if you say if the moment wey I follow you to say you be Nigerian, I no go gree follow you talk again, because I go tell you why. When I started doing private tutoring, I do specific courses. Now, when they reach out to me, all those social work students, nursing students, when they reach out to me, say they want make I help them do, make they do private tutoring. No be tutoring they find. Now me, they want make at the end they write assignments. When I say they offer you money, I no go like give you. I like to have money. But you see that kind of money where I go get, where I no go fit sleep for night, I know they follow person do am. They will come send thanks. Whoever give me that gift, thank you. Yeah, thanks so much. Do you know what they will come do? I said that they offer me money. When I say they offer me money, up to thousands of pounds, they offer just for you to write assignment for them. Don't get me wrong. I like money. There's nobody that does not like money. But you see that kind of money when you no go fit, where I no go fit sleep for night, I know they do am. I am not saying I'm a saint, but if I help you write assignments, how you won't contact defend the degree I be the MSc when you say you do? How do you want to defend it? I know students, a lot of time where I have students, you go there, yeah, please ma, please, do you write assignment? I'll come do like person who don't understand the English they speak. Do you write assignments for people? I say, sorry, what do you mean assignments? You get one, make I tell you now what I do, because I be bad picking. You get one, will come meet me, write assignment for me, blah blah blah. Now I say okay. Now I write assignment plan for them. Now so the lady para, she send me, because I charge per hour. Now so she send me, I think it was going to take me about 3 hours or something to do it. Anyway, she shall send me money. She can't send extra on top. Me, I can't do like say I don't know what she do. Now I can't call her and say, I say sorry, because I do everything through email. So I now emailed her and said, you overpaid, okay? And then now she said, no, it's for the assignment. Anyway, she can't send me date of assignment. I can't dey look her. When I don't do assignment plan for her, now I send the assignment plan to her. Of course, I know say you know make her like plan. I know say now you want make her help and doing work. I know. Exactly, but me that's what I do as well. Now I can't send assignment plan to her. Now she can't send me the assignment. She can't send me email back. Is this a complete assignment? This particular person where they talk na young person. I think at that time, I think she was like in her 20s. I think she was like mid-20s. She had a first class in one of those your private university, one of those your whatever. Now she forget first class. If the girl speak English for you, I was went till Omanso, and she had the first class. Now she can't dey para. She can't say no be waiting. She won't make I do be that. Now I say sorry. I don't write assignment for people. All I do, I've given you an assignment plan. You do it. Look at it. I'm happy to proofread it for you. The next thing, before I know what they happen, now so she called, hey sis, how are you? Now so your mama call me. Hello, I am so and so and so and so. Now say, I even tell the mama self, I think the mama head go correct. Now she say, madam, name your price. Are you my man? Now I ask the woman, I say you say make her name my price to write assignment for your pikin. Now so she can't tell me say now so they say for the private university where in pikin go. Now Christian private university for Nigeria. He say na Brian envelope level Rufini first class. The woman herself, she talk am herself, but herself she tell me. Now one of una top Christian universities. And that is where the realities are. Now I come say, I said, okay. I now decided to ask the woman, I said, okay, if I write an assignment for this your daughter, how does she want to defend her, what's the name? How does she want to defend the masters? Now the woman, you know what the woman tell me? The woman say, what is the big deal? What's the big deal? All they want is just for her to have a master's in UK. Now so life be. And it's not 1, it's not 2, it's not 10, it's not 20. I know some people that is what they do for a living. Some Nigerians, they help people to write assignments. And they charge, when I say they charge, the minimum they will charge you is 4 grand per assignment. I know somebody will be saying specialization to the right people, the citation. I don't know how somebody can write the citation for you. They write your assignment and you are comfortable. Fear yourself, no catch you. And when you are submitting, you are ticking that yes, you did the assignment yourself. You lie. Say you do assignment yourself. Meanwhile, you didn't do the assignment yourself. You come dey see there. I graduated with first class. I graduated with 2-1. 2-1 wey you no fit defend. There are a lot of them like that too. No let anybody like give you. There are a lot of them. And they get agents when they pimp their job to them. Within the Nigerian student society, within the African student group and churches, they have people who pimp all these people. They will tell them, don't worry, I know somebody that can help you do your assignment. Who go run them for you. Then some nanamu one day. Those ones, the one wey no fit afford those wey dey UK, they go send them back to Nigeria. We have lecturers in Nigeria who help people to write assignment here in the UK. At least, I know if we talk of other country, let me talk of the one where I know. Where I see korokoro, who showed you me korokoro like this. Lecturers today, wey be saying that their job be that. They look for students who won't go abroad. They go help them write assignments. They will be sending it to them. Fear yourself, no catch you. I was telling somebody, I told a student one day, I said, are you not scared? Because everybody has a way they write. They have a way they write. Like me now, I have a writing style. So if somebody writes for me, it's very obvious. And I'm that kind of person, I pay attention to every detail. I remember one time, he get one of my students, a Nigerian student. He get one of my students. I give him essay plan. We sat down, I did the essay plan. Now I send that to him. When he write essay, he say make I help him proofread after I don't write the essay. As he send the essay to me, I could tell straight away, say no be him write the essay. And straight away, I emailed him. I said, I can't proofread an essay that you didn't write. Now he said, how did you know? I said, I've been in this long enough to know what you wrote and what you did not write. I've understood your writing pattern. So I know you didn't write this essay. And I can also tell you, lecturers, for those of you with the UK, I can't speak for that country. Let me speak for the one where I know. For those of you, for you students that are in UK, your lecturers can tell if you produce your essays or not. Forget all those anonymous, your marking is anonymous, story for the gods. They can tell because in class, how you engage during tutorial reflects in your essays that you write. Don't let anybody give you. Don't let anybody come and be telling you they cannot tell who wrote in a lie. How do you think they flag? How do you think they know your quality of job or you know your quality of job? How do you think they know? Stay there, they look. They can tell. How you answer question in class, they can tell. How you articulate and analyze, they can tell. You get one of my students, you know, so I'm a practice educator, you get one of my students like that. I tell am say make you do reflective journal. If you be social worker, medical, and one medical line, you go know what I mean by reflective journal. I say make you do reflect because every week I always give a reflective journal, make you do. Now you do this particular reflective journal. It was too perfect to be perfect. For person wey be say at least I think she's been my student for more than 3 weeks. So I don't understand the way they take write. Now you write reflective journal. I say now I tell her, I say, did somebody write this for you? Now she look at me. I said, obviously somebody wrote this because this is not you. This is not your writing style. Now I come tell her and say, listen. Now I tell her and say, I say, listen, don't get people to write. This is a very bad practice. Because when someone writes for you, when you now qualify, you are going to struggle. Now people call it, it's because I'm doing that's why they are treating me like this. Yes, you didn't do the assignment yourself. So how do you even understand your ethics? There's a lot going on. Don't let us lie to ourselves. That won't pass. So when you don't write your assignment yourself, how can you even apply? Shall be not be the one where we said, you know, it's even for all those TikTok, Facebook, or where they will gather themselves for WhatsApp group, Telegram, TikTok group, or Rishi group. This is how we can help you. We can help you to apply for NHS job. Come and pay 250. I've been at 500. They say they pay. They will contact you, say they can help you apply for a job. How can anybody help you write personal statements? You say fear self no cash you. The right personal statements give you fear no cash you, and you won't go for that job. You want to go for job interview, you get one job interview where I sit down put. Then so if you see the job application where the person writes, and when the person come for interview, when you hear what you ordered versus what you get, table njebe. Sorry, I never buy for table before, but that's a joke. Now the person as he come for interview, in short, he be like saying two different people. Now he get the application. He be like saying the person will get application. He's not for the person will come for interview. While like the person don't fit the ordinary, simple what is change theory or explain it. Legislation that is that the art of social work who explain it. You don't understand basic legislation around children. You don't know. Meanwhile, in application, if you see the way it take karamodity, no be small something, no. I dey see. If you see the way he take Karamo the writing, that's a wonderful miraculous. We have to say when he think Kawalara, now say of course he didn't get the job, and I said you need to work on your this thing. I said because your application is totally different from the person that has turned up. In short, she scored the lowest in that interview. She scored the lowest among others. She scored the lowest, and her own application was the strongest. Na so e be o. Na so e be. Then another category of students. I don't talk the one wey dey get people, maybe they do assignment for them abi. Another category of students, when you come, you have not, all you are doing menial jobs. You don't have work experience. You don't even have experience in the field that you are studying. Abeg, why will employer take you? If Tinu and Ngozi, they apply for a job. Let's say Tinu and Ngozi, they came to come and study in UK. Ngozi, while she's doing her odd job, while she's doing her menial job, she volunteers for an accounting firm. She went to volunteer center to go and seek volunteer roles. And then she's able to volunteer, and she's gaining skills around the MSc accounting or whatever it is that she's studying. Now, Tinu focus on her focus. She dey do care, as she dey collect care job, na so she dey collect cleaning. As she dey collect cleaning, na so she dey collect danfo. As she dey collect danfo, na so she dey collect orishirishi work. When they now graduated, Ngozi is graduating. Of course, she still does her odd job to keep her alive, but at the same time, her CV is different. The difference is she has a UK experience. She understands the work experience. She's done that voluntary work for a year, close to a year. She's been able to understand how to navigate. She understands things beyond the four walls of school. If she's going to go and apply for a job, she already has an edge over Tinu, where they pack all the shift for grant. Over Tinu, that all she uses as free time to do, if she's not doing evangelism, she's doing revival ministry. If she's not doing revival ministry, she's going for workers meeting. If she's not going for workers meeting, she's going for kinikan. She dey do no be so I dey craze, na God I dey praise, na she dey do. Meanwhile, you have Ngozi, who was so dedicated to a voluntary accounting role. She no do am. Then Ngozi now gets a job. Tinu no get a job. Tinu still dey do, she still dey find work. Na the matter we still dey settle. She dey find work. She dey find wetin no loss. Then she now say, it is because I am Dudu. In short, if your name is Shukukwe Wenge, you are not going to give you a job. But if your name is Kenzi, you are going to get a job. Irolon Jebe. I've heard people say, it's because my name is not an English name, that's why you don't get job. Na lie. Do you have the skills? It's a question. Do you have the skills? You come and do masters. You can't do masters. You no get kinopolukwe. You no get work experience. The only work experience where you get, na to dey do care. You are doing engineering. How does engineering and care, how does it relate? Because from the beginning, you lied in your visa application that you have sufficient funds. Apart from that, most international students, when they come, they go come with wife and children. You come with wife and children, or husband and children. When you come with husband and children or wife and children, you come back from school, child care, you go take up on child care. You came to come and study for 1 year, you carry yourself, husband and 5 children, you carry them come. Abeg, how do you want to upscale yourself? You have now, instead of you to come and study with purpose, you are studying for japa purposes. There are a lot of people, I know a lot of African students wey study, wey do master, wey do PhD in the name of being career student, because they want to use it to gain, to ensure that they get their indefinite right to remain. They come and do they do PhD. The PhD wey they do, you come see them, they work as security. There's nothing wrong, there's dignity in labor, but get the gist, get where I'm coming from. They will come and do security, doorman, care. You come and be hearing, with everything I studied, this in UK, they did not allow me to shake in the. Meanwhile, some of these PhD students, you have access to be doing a okay. You have access to do tutoring that could improve your skills. There is opportunity for you to build on your research skills. Go and look at African, some African students. They graduate, they do PhD. You can't see doctor. The doctor, na doctor of Fapampas, doctor of doorman. Now they do. They have nothing to offer. There is nothing wrong in the job if that's what you want to do. A lot of African students are frustrated because while they were studying, they did not upscale themselves. The time when they supposed to use, engage in voluntary job that is related to what they are studying, or that will upscale their skill. No. If they are not on social media doing fracas, they are on they are on TikTok. They are on TikTok doing what's it they call her? They are matchmaking. If they are not matchmaking, they are there doing solidarity forever. If they don't do that one, they are going to go and do evangelism in their churches. The owner of church, their children are well grounded. You know, be say they crazy. Go and see them tomorrow na Saturday. Go city center, you go see them for there. They go, they dance palongo. They don't study. They don't improve their skills. As a PhD student, you have no business doing care. You have no business. You have no business doing anything, doing any under the what do they call them? You have no business doing any job that devalue what you're studying. But when you talk, they will say, it is because you have British passport. It is because, hello, there are so many British people who get British passport. They go Iran to she don't fish. I can tell you for free. Iran to she. A lot of them, they are not doing the right thing. Because when they migrate for the wrong reason at the beginning. Why do you want to come and study abroad? You go here, it is because it is trendy. America is trendy. UK is trendy. Now they say na Finland, they say me call off na they go. Anu yin o se mi, iya je, suno boy like yadmon yin lara. They go say, this is what is trendy. A lot of you that are in Africa, the world is a global village. There are a lot of people who are in Africa who work for multinational companies. You have your smartphones in your hand. You can upscale yourself. Thanks to Honey Babe. If you know what they use, what do they call it? Agent. If you know the kind of miracle why they use agent, they do. If you see the kind of miracle why they use agent, they do. Even myself, I dey look myself, I say, ah. In short, yesterday somebody reached out to me. He want make I help am do kinokporukwe. He want make I help am do adverts. Now I say, advert bi bawo. He say, Aproko, I like the advert you did. Please, can you help me do adverts? Now I say, there is nothing. This na the app where I get. I share the app. Now he say no. No, no, I want you to do it. Even when I was showing him what to do with the app, how to go about it, he said, no, he said, want make I do am for am. Now I say, okay, make I no like give you. I got paid £200 to do the advert because it will take my time. I mean, I will charge for my money. I will charge for my hours. I charge the money and I do the advert to give him. E no take me more than how many minutes? It took me less than an hour to produce it. £200 in you, £200 in Mugba. You know, say I be learner. I never sabi wetin I dey do yet. I be learner. That's the truth. I sat down, I designed it. Even when I show and say, this now wetin you go do with agent, this is how to do it, he say na lie. He say, yeah, Aproko, you are good in it. I no get too hate. Ask Honey Babe, she dey here. She was the one that showed me agent. I did it the first time, I sent it to her. She look at it, you know, say she be Oyibo. She look at it, say, this is cold. I say, why Sherry? I don't understand English or money. As she look at, subsequently, you know, I got started doing it myself. You dey call HMRC for me, oh, cause wala, oh, now so. He get one thing where, Kinokporukwe, they reach out to me. I got an email. I was telling Honey Babe yesterday. I said I got an email. This is what they are asking me to do. I never studied the in and out of. I still they develop the app on how to go about it. But that's it. Knowledge is power. If you are not willing to do things the right way, if you are not, you need to upscale yourself. AI is the future. You've got your smartphone. Make your smartphone useful to you. There is no reason why you will sit there and say, I don't know what I am doing with myself in this day and age. AI, ChatGPT can teach you how to trade. ChatGPT can help you write scripts. It can write scripts for you, for short movies, for whatever you want to do. It can do it. ChatGPT can create images for you to do it. In short, I did a training presentation, a training pack. I did a training pack recently. Yesterday, I was telling Honey Babe, we were catching up briefly yesterday. I was telling her, I said I was watching a particular content creator, Patricia Bright, and she said she now uses AI as a social media admin. So I was telling Honey Babe, and she said yes. She said she also does the same as well. I said, wow. So I just went on ChatGPT. Hello, how do I create social media admin? Nine ChatGPT. It turned me to classroom. It turned me to students. Now so I begin to do sciences discovery. It can't show me this is what to do, this is how to do, this is this, blah blah blah. It show me. I don't create 2 assistants. One for Aproko with cruise. One for Aproko, another one where they do. You don't show me. This weekend, na me and am. In short, I'm on annual leave. So, but by the time I finish my annual leave, I go become ChatGPT. I go become guru. Honey Babe, I'm coming to you. You trust me now? You trust? You don't trust me. I am coming to you to come and learn. That is it. My people, there is no reason why you will sit down and go and be doing ikinikan, iwa, enyenyi. Everybody, go and start learning skills. This one, where this one carry, you see, is because they didn't want us in this country. Nobody they stop you. Everybody is learning. STEM is the future. Even at work, STEM is the future. No data, no peace. After all, there was a time when we go to supermarket, now human being and they answer us. A lot of the stores now, they have self-serving store. Over time, there won't be any self-serving. Over time, there won't be any human being serving you. We have taxis that drive themselves. We have cars that drive themselves. They say there's a train. I never go. Maybe when I go next year, when I go Japan next year, I will come back and tell you now. They say there's train in Japan that drives itself. So wait, when I go next year, trust me to come and do a Proco give una. I did go. I was invited. I showed only babe something. Now yeah, I sit down. Now just this Facebook, YouTube. I got to do my thing. They go. Now I got an invite from one of the big ship companies, inviting me for the day. That's what they're inviting me for the day. All expense paid for. I dey go. I dey carry myself. They go. I showed only babe. Like guys, I even look this and I say, what is this? I've been asked money. All expense paid for. Wow. Oh, that's really nice. Hey. All expense paid for. I dey carry myself, they go. A whole day. Now a whole day. I think that's in 2 weeks. Is it 2? Yeah, I think 2 or 3 weeks time. I dey carry myself, they go. To go and relax myself. From just doing what I love doing. Hello, Anton, how are you? From doing what I enjoy doing. I have another one. Hilton invited me. From just doing what I love doing. I was just looking at my email because I rarely look at my personal email. Of course, most times, like during work days, I'm so focused. I'm so focused on my work email. So I just came across my. You sure they don't even send me several. Really, I love antiques. I do a lot of antique buying. So that's so. That's why I carry myself. Oh. Allow me to enjoy myself. Gidigan, no be small something. So, meanwhile, I dey go. Kinam Porukwe, Hilton. I need to respond to them. I never respond to them there, but they're inviting me. Over this weekend, now go sit down, look what they talk. If it's all expense paid for, why not? If not, there's this girl, there's this lady I follow on what's her name? I follow her on Instagram. You know, when I'm looking at what to do with my travel channel, I follow her on Instagram. Now, one of the children of this, you know this old money for Nigeria. Children now picking of one of the who is doing. Papa don't now one of this real old money. I'm not talking about this money misroad. Real old money. Ashe. I got say we're just having I met her. I went somewhere and I met her. And I didn't realize that for the past 3 years that she has been traveling, all her travel, she's not paid a dime for any of her travel. So please, there is no reason why you say you don't have skills. There's no reason why you will say you don't have skills. Upscale yourself. You've got a smartphone. Build your skills. Start building your skills. Like I said to you, this Proco travel advert where I do. Now by myself, now I sit down and do my thing. I wrote what I wanted. When I first generated, when they get, I said, nah lie. This no be what I define. I do my thing myself. I'm designing my website. I'm doing it all by myself. How much do I charge for proofreading? No, it's I've not proofread for a while, but I've not done tutoring for a while. I've not even done in DC. I've not done in DC at all. I've not done it, but normally I charge £15, £15 per hour. 15 pound per hour. That's what I charge. But to be honest, I've not even done tutoring. This is almost going to 2 years now. I've not done tutoring. People need to learn to do things by yourself. You've got a smartphone in your hand. That time when they used to do, hello, Iya Sikira, na you jump fence? Hello, who is that? Nashuku Emeka go pa Nashuku another girl for another street. All those things they used to suffer around. Use it to build your own skills. I have an acquaintance who through a smartphone, she learned to do she learned to do woodwork. On YouTube, that's where she learned everything. But I lie, our people go sit down. You go to do, no be so they craze. Now God that they praise, so you go to shake your head. Go to shake your head like palongo. You go to shake your head like palongo. When you suppose sit down, upscale yourself. People learn cooking on YouTube. People learn sewing. They even if you know what people they use AI they do. There's a particular channel I follow. That particular channel, it does all these African short stories. And the stories are so relatable. Na AI, na faceless channel. People are always the minimum that particular that each of the person's story gets, the minimum view he gets is 4 million views. That's the minimum it does. Minimum na 4 million. People use AI to do training. They used to do all sorts of stuff. You will come abroad, una no go integrate. Oh, thank you. You come abroad, you don't integrate. You come from Africa and you go and sit down in Africa again. All of you will now be blind, leading the blind. In your churches, your focus is so much. Let us go and do fisher. I will make you fishers of men. Fishers of men. Meanwhile, your pastor, go follow you, go do evangelism. The owner of the church, he sit down. I saw Baba Oyedepo. He was praising the guy that designed that is a ark on the sea, ark on the land. He did praise the guy. He did there. The man cross leg. The people that were there, one of the guys that worked for David Jr. Now person where I know the time all of us now worker. The guy now he don't serve papa, he dey serve pikin. The same thing too, you see them. Look at Jimmy. People wey serve their papa, wey serve their mama, wey serve their stepmother, now they serve them. Meanwhile, they are busy upscaling themselves. And you are there. You dey do not be so I dey craze na God that they praise you. You dey do one. You came here, you came to the Western country. Okay, you came to come and do masters. What stands you out? Even your dissertation does not stand you out. Your assignment does not stand you out. Your dissertation, a lot of students, you won't hear, a lot of African students, by the time they get to writing dissertation, they just want to write to pass. They don't do raw dissertation that will stand them out. Do you actually know that that's a skill on its own? We see that a lot in social work. Why are you writing this topic? Then they go call the all the skill, all the dissertation topic. What did they do? Na recycled topic. Some go say they do what say they call the name of this thing they say they do qualitative. They call the right story. Your research does not stand you out. Nothing that you do, even your assignment, doesn't stand you out. Your assignment does not stand you out because you have nothing to offer. You sit down there, you cross leg. You can't do anything for yourself. Now the new craze, now everybody they open African shop. Everybody get African shop. Everybody they sell African food by fire by force. You can't even be creative. Look at it now. Next month for Edinburgh here, we do Edinburgh Festival. You rarely see Africans actually participating in that Edinburgh Festival. There's book festival, there's food festival, there's orishirishi there. Instead, you go, honestly, and you live in a country where you don't even, I don't know why we refuse to integrate. I see the Africans where they Edinburgh. They say na Afro Scott, I mean Afro, what they say they do. Where they carry masquerade, they dance at logo dance. Just imagine. And they were constituting nuisance. I saw their videos. They were constituting nuisance in Portobello. Imagine. Look at Shebi the Indians. They do the is it Diwali they do? Go and look at them. November. I think it's November. Is it November or December that they do their program? That they do that particular cultural show. They actually hire appropriate venue, and people actually come to watch what they do. It's an open space. People come to watch, what they do. It reach our turn, we carry our own. Na Portobello, you can't do obi kererenke obi. We can't turn ourselves to nuisance. We turn ourselves to nuisance for there. They can't carry a masquerade. She. Go look. When I saw the videos, I say, where do? To buy one awala zoo. You can't wonder. Why they say we can't wonder. One ma fi wa we shenge. One shey fi yin we shenge. Tell me, give me one good reason why they no go use na take we shenge. When I go. Meanwhile, you guys could do that particular event in a more entertaining way. I had the right place. People will come. Edinburgh is all about art and culture. But no, we don't go do our own like that. They can't go Portobello. No, nothing where they no do finish for that place. Nothing where they no carry themselves do for there. You get one two where they say they do for Dundee. Emma, you see me. Ìyanu Ọlọ́run ọba. They go feud. Go they dance Atilogo cultural dance. Awadi, na go they dance for there. We do things that are meant to actually draw interest and learning. We will do it. We will do anyhow because we put the wrong people at the forefront of what we do. You can actually get that Princess Street garden if they do things the right way. No, they carry themselves. They do obi kerenke no be small something. Go TikTok, go and type. It's an Afro Scott. I mean Afro Scry. I think it's Afro Scott. Go type on for TikTok. You go see your people. I look at like this. I say, I'm so glad I left Edinburgh. Even though I don't necessarily live among black, but I was so glad. I don't know the planet where we for come from. They even to tell you say they are head in Akenji. They say the Scottish police, look at them. They came to come and watch you. Yes, they can't watch you now. They can't watch say una stupid. What did you say? Oluwa Damilola. What is the point in going to Edinburgh Festival that is pointless? More important things to do. Have you ever Damilola, have you read about the Edinburgh Fringe Festival? I'm asking you, have you read about the Fringe Festival? Do you actually know what that Fringe Festival is all about? We will leave on for day. As students, there are a lot of students too that came. They came with student visa. I'm telling you, in town, and that is what I'm trying to highlight. We are not marketing ourselves right. Look at the Soweto choirs. Every year they come to Edinburgh. They come to that Fringe Festival. I think most years, no, I don't know if it's every year. Most of the time they come. You will see them. They will sing. People actually buy tickets to go and watch them. Oluwadamilola, if you ask me now, who I go ask? Since you are refusing to do your research. You know, people are refusing to do the right thing. When you don't market yourself right. Ordinary food festival, go to the food festival. Nothing when you no go see for day. Who do things anyhow. Like I said, a lot of people came with student visa. You came to come and study MSc. You came to come and do PhD. You can't swap your visa for care visa. And you are wondering now they can't do now when they don't commercial cars over for a leg, when I can't go Westminster, could they do riot acts? Yeah, tell me, thank you, Jare. Those ghetto kids, can't you see how they upscale themselves? Finally, they got to sing with what's her name? They got to sing with Shakira. And from what I read, I don't know, from what I read, Shakira is paid for I think she's paid for a year trip for them. All the expense for a year is on Shakira. We don't do things the right way. You say you are coming to come and study. You came to come and study law. The law where you can't study. Do you know that in United Kingdom, when you want to come and do law, do you know that the law in Scotland is different from the law in United Kingdom, in England and Wales, and also Northern Ireland? Do you know that? No, you don't know. You don't know that. You say it's the same thing now. It's already dead on arrival. A lot of, like I said, they go up and do assignments. The one when they know how to do assignments, to even sit down for class na problem, because you dey run the follow shift. Una don get go reach gbese for Nigeria. A lot of students, a lot of international students, student visa is the easy route to japa. So there's no plan B. And you wan hear another thing? A lot of our students don't even research. You go pick up MSc in Kinikan. Okay, is that course you are coming to come and study? Is it relevant to the labor market of the country you are coming to? I see some people, they can't study social work. When you ask them, why are you studying social work? It is listed as a job needing in United Kingdom. Somebody, believe you me, somebody actually said it's an interview. Now say it's listed as a job needing. Local authorities will not give people COS. Go and when you sort out your visa, you can come back. If the vacancy is still there, fine, you can get it. A lot of people, they go study. You can't see them for Black App, for YouTube and TikTok. They tell them. They say they put them for WhatsApp group, and they tell them the easiest way to get a visa in UK, to get sponsorship, go and do social work. All of them come back, go do social work. You can't hear, why are you doing social work? There is sponsorship And apart from that, there is money in social work as a wonderful miraculous. Yes, I'm not saying we're not well paid, but the well paid wey you dey talk, when you put it side by side with the amount of work you do, you are not well paid o. Even consultants, no matter how much you want to say they are well paid, if you put it side by side by the quantity of job that they do, they are underpaid. Every worker is underpaid. So when you look, and you know say some people, they go come dey look salary, na salary they go dey look, they go come dey look salary grid. You go dey hear, that doctor, if you're a consultant, you be earning 100,000. You don't forget say na before tax. When you comot tax, that money no be the same. A lot of our people, they don't migrate smart. It is based on na wetin dey reign. I remember shey na 2005, 6, 7. Everybody dey rush come dey do oil and gas, clinical oil and gas, mathematics oil and gas, water oil and gas, engineering oil and gas. All of them come do oil and gas. When the oil and gas business, when e burst, come see them from Aberdeen. Gbogbo wọn bá ń wò bí nànàmú. They no get, a lot of them go back go do security. And you know Nigeria, you know say Africans, they go, all of them go face na one place. They be like malu. Na one place they face. I mean na sheep no pe. Na one place na they be o. Na one place. Oil and gas. After that one, they say na testing. Shey na testing they call am for IT. They say na testing dey reign. Everybody too face testing. They come build shop for una head. They come build shop, come begin dey do. Some people come. We are we are doing project management. We are doing STEM kinikon. We are doing kinikon. They come begin dey build shop. Come see people. Come see as they scam people. Pay £500, pay £1,000. They are going to use it to teach you project management. They can't carry all of day. People na so people too. One sell more. If no be say you sef your head e no change. Person tell all of una say the minimum I will do is 10 people. 500 for my teaching. 10 people. 5 times 10. 500 times 10. You sef calculator, and they go do those kind training 4 times a month, 4 times a year. Calculator and na feed the mass feed the sun shade. And then you are wondering, background check, sir. Enter na you dey talk like what background check fire, background check long. Na Africans you dey talk o, background check ke. Omo leave that matter. Na so all of them, set of 10 people, the minimum we will do is 10 people. Think about it, they collect for 500. They go say it is 800, but we are doing a discount of 500. 500 times 10. So they do that 8 times a year. That's 80 people. So 500 times 80 people. The mass is massing. The English is Englishing. I could like one of my paddy. Now so the guy do am. Now the guy, I mean, you know they see the guy for social media. The guy get water park, he get everything for Nigeria. Omolomo láàrin èrò. They plenty like that too. Then he come reach another time. Na agency, all of the go dey open care agency. They go dey open every AK mark, all of the open care agency Robbie weary. The way you would think they will come together and say, okay, let us open a big one so that we can have a wider coverage. You know, everybody can begin to share care agency put for hand. You can see some people, if they work, they do 0-hour contracts, they work for about 4 or 5 agencies. They can't do them. Another one, they say African shop, but they rain. All of them go to invest for African shop. Now food, the one where they do now food, I barely cooking. And that one I dey rain now. I barely cooking and kinon korukwe. Agema wo, na dey say. All of them call they sell. Go Black App, go TikTok, go Facebook. All of you go see them they sell. The one we go wear glove for one hand, and the one we no go wear, or you go see all of them for there. Goat meat, come and buy goat meat. It is £17 for kicking. You go see them for go see. You go see Black App. You did there for Black App. everybody come carry them safe. Thank you jare, cleaning agency cleaning, they come carry them safe. Na so that lady too come say they do digital marketing, they come he scam me, nobody scam you. Na because you sef you no borrow yourself brain. If you did your research, nobody go scam you. They go do digital marketing. Omolomo, you know how many people wey dey sign up to her, she don go buy Range Rover. Omolomo laarin ero, you don go buy Range Rover. I see wetin be the name of this girl wey dey cry for social media, air tutorial. He say the house wey he buy for Lekki, he say the house say water and snow cover the place. I mean na wetin she say do am. Hello, how you wan take it talk that one? All of them dey do content. Everybody now na content creator. You go even see some people, even the way you go see some, they say they be food content creator. The way they go dey chop the food, even you be disgusted eating that food. There's this particular and there's this particular few of them like that. They go do the eba, whatever they are eating. They will come mow down massively. You're like, why are you this disgusting? They will come, they chop the food like say they won't choke. Honestly, I never see all those people where they say that they shop, where they do food content of eating. Now so they go mold the food one man around you. Now so they go they mold there, but now so they go they run you. They go they run you. They will call they shine eye. Food that we eat, that at least you will see how your body do. Chinese they do African food content. They will eat it well. It reach our turn. Na lie you. They will come do the food content. They will come put ringlet. Come they run you. Some you get another one where I see that one is not so disgusting. Those ones I don't know anyway. In the name of say they create content. Those ones. Now husband and wife, I don't know whether they be anyway. Now husband and wife kind of content. Mommy and daddy, they want basic for that one. They will come get the children. All of them go lie down for the same bed. Daddy go there for back, he go position himself for snake and monkey shadow. Mommy go there for front, where he won't collect goalkeeper's ball. Children will come there for front of mommy. Daddy go come dey tell mommy, hello. Hey, oh yeah, watch television. Daddy go come dey grind. He go come turn himself to grinder. Mommy now amagba. Mommy self go dey collect grinding, and the children they are wide awake. They will come set camera, and the children will be at the other. They will be in the front. The between mommy and daddy na shire. Daddy go come dey grind. He go dey grind. When daddy come reach the land of no return, daddy go come say, hey, basket. Na content no pe. Content no pe nkan tó ń ṣe. And these are done with children. There's no caution anymore. You get another one where I see, in the name of say they do content. Mama for war room, they go to use that and they do their news. You get one, you go say, I can pick. You get another one, they go say that they do messing competition. That's farting. They do farting competition. That one shinu they did. Now wait till the rain be that now. Ashinu they when you ashinu, they will come they use and they romu, mama for all romu. They will come they fat. You come they can fat more than you. They will come they fat. What am I even saying? When Nigerians can celebrate the likes of Pella they do ready and other Nigerians are celebrating. What do you expect? What do you expect? She be the same content. What do you expect? They can't call us Oludu uprising. You go say na lie. Say we no be Oludu. Nothing wey Musa no go see on the streets of social media. And then like this auntie now we come put hand for head. Ask her say the time when she enter UK, has she upscale herself and ready for work? The answer is no. You hear what she dey talk? all African students that I know. How many African students will you sabi? Not all African. Some African students reposition themselves. Some African students, they reposition themselves. And you know another thing that when they destroy our community is the fact that we gatekeep. I have an information I don't want to share with someone else. When I come this country, I suffer. When I came to this country, I suffer. So therefore, everybody must suffer. As how? You have already paid the price. Shouldn't somebody else? Like me, I remember the time I did redeem, and they always tell and say, you guys have no business doing your job. And then I remember that time when I thought, they would say, it's because you have a British passport. I said, look at that. Make una laugh that time. They go say they do women's meeting. They will come, they do pant liner. This is how to wear pant liner. This is how to wear tampon. Hello? How is that your? Shall we go boarding school? I bet you know before house before they come. Didn't your parents teach you the right thing to do? You come all the way from Nigeria, and not be their fault. A lot of them are fresh talent students, now they marry. You know those what say they call that? Those fresh talent visa that time, student visa. A lot of them are wife of students. So their priority was out. You can't they do pepper den gang. I remember that time for church. They go to do pepper den gang, give them safe. How to wear pant liner. You know that time I remember when we go women's meeting. Me as per se, me I no go where this concern me. My Saturday and Sunday na enjoyment level. Me I no tell anybody, papa. So therefore when we go I did go the women's meeting. The only time where they go. Yeah, when I know say they won't cook, because those girls is a big cook. I mean those women. They cook a big cook. You know say they no come anything. They no come UK can't do anything better with their time. Their owner to come cook food. Please enter, help me tell them. They will come, they cook. They will come, you can't hear any. This is how to wear pant liner. You see, you put the. They will come there. I say, I also call on them. I say, you see their life. Now pant liner na kashuna. Instead of you guys, let's talk about CV. Let's talk about building CVs. No, they don't do that one. This is how to wear pant liner. These are the kind of knickers you can wear for different clothing. I looked at that and say, hey, in Koton people here to sing Koton everybody. In Koton people here to sing Koton everybody. They will call they do pepper then gang give themselves. We don't sit down to look at see. Even the person who go say, let me teach you how to do CV. Everybody they want to exploit themselves. There are a lot of British citizens now. I can mean American citizens where they street. Can I have a pound? Can I have a pound, please? It's you. I know who know. You know say about me. Me in my own those women sabi cook. As if they cook ogbono. Now say they cook pandemia. Me, I they always they go when they want shop. Now when they want cook food now they always they go to concern me. Or because most of what they talk was not applicable to me. Because I don't understand where I go gather. Where we go they talk about how to wear the kind of knicker to wear. What it concern me? As how now? My people. Actually, let us hear the video. When we hear the video, we make everybody hear.
Guys, this is 1:20 a.m. and I'm just thinking out loud. Jokes apart. Let's take every joke apart. I'm just wondering, why can't we get proper jobs with our MSc certificate, since nobody wants to talk about it, since everyone is acting that they are fine coming to a country, spending 18, 19, 20,000 pounds, and you can't even get a proper job. What's wrong? Was it that the MSc was just like it's not a certificate to be used. I don't know, or is it because we did BSc back home and MSc does not count? What is the advantage?
You see the story. You say, is it because they did BSc at home and MSc does not, and it doesn't count? No. Like I said, if you don't upscale yourself, you are going to struggle to integrate. Remember, you are coming to a country where even children in high school are already building skills. They already have employment skills, employable skills. And then you sit down, you can't dey speak. Is it because you do BSc at home? There are people who do BSc in Nigeria and they get themselves. You guys are doing the wrong thing. You migrate for the wrong reason. You don't research. How did you come and do your degree, a master's? You hear, I paid an agency. That's why you see they pay people to do visa for until today. You don't have skills, and yet you want to gain employment. As how?
Each of our MSc certificates. Jokes apart, what has your
AA, you see this question you're asking, don't ask them in public. They will tell you, Nigeria is not working. People, believe you me, people sold their houses to come and get care visa. There are people, there are office managers in banks who sold their houses just to come and get a UK care visa. What was the catch? £10 per hour. They didn't even think. They didn't think that £10 per hour, that is before tax. They now came here and they sabi speak English. I mean, you know, see the way they read that riot act for front of Westminster. When Unison carry them, they go Unison. They don't know say Unison they use and they do. Unison they use and they take equality box. What they go want is of one. Abi enter help me answer. MSc in what exactly?
MSc certificate done for you. You can't even work in your dream job in this country. Was it wired in a way that all immigrants must be stuck in the healthcare sector?
She said was it wired in a way that all immigrants is stuck in the healthcare sector? There are a lot of migrants from Asia and other countries. People upscale themselves. You can't just sit down. You are studying and then you are doing care, you are doing whatever job you are doing, and you are not building skills in what you are studying. Believe you me, people come to UK to come and do MSc in event planning. And your event you will not plan. People come and do MSc in beauty. Some people, they will come and do MSc in project management. What were you doing back in Nigeria? I was doing customer service. You can't come UK, can't do MSc in project management. Oh, manage the project real. What's your MSc in project management?
Why can't we work in offices, banks, schools? Why can't we be principals? Why can't we just
Madam, there are migrants who work in banks, schools and everywhere. Again, it comes back to what skills do you have? Unfortunately, in the Western country, employers do not employ based on emotions. They don't employ based on sentiment. They employ based on performance, competence and performance. You don't have the skills, yes, you will be stuck where you are. Even the care job owner they do, you guys do it shabbishly. You do that care job so shabbishly. Do you know you have transferable skills in that care job? Yeah, only babe, just give me 1 minute. Let me finish this video, then we can call him.
Work in places that our certificate, what we studied, can take us to. It breaks my heart when I speak with my fellow immigrants.
You better pick that your heart will break.
And maybe you'll be like, you graduated from this school. Just be like, oh, I graduated from University of Wolverhampton. Oh, what masters did you do? And you see a very good course, masters in biomedical science. And you're just looking at the person, and you're just looking at yourselves, and you guys are doing support work or healthcare assistance. And I'm not saying that these jobs are bad. Oh, trust me, the experience is there, it's good. But is it not possible that you can use your masters to work in what you studied? There are 10,000s of immigrants out there that studied meaningful courses. But they cannot even get office jobs.
Yeah, because they don't have skills.
Is it the country? Is it us? Is there anything we are not doing well? Is there any courses we are not taking right? What actually is the problem? Why can't our MSc certificate count for us in this country? It's just something I'm thinking out loud on. I'm like, what's going on? It's just like a cycle. You graduate from school and you don't work in what you graduated in. You work outside what you studied. And trust me, it's very heartbreaking. It's very, very heartbreaking. I'm just asking, what's going on? Is it our fault? Is it the job market? Is it the country, how it was designed? Is it designed not to favor immigrants to get good jobs with MSc, what they studied? Because we actually paid a huge amount of money for this. And
pay a huge amount of money.
Like you get a certificate and you put it under your bed. What's going on? Is it our fault? Is it the country? What is actually the problem? I just want to know.
Okay. You see the question that they are asking? When they don't get their way, they will now start whipping emotions and sentiment. Is it the way the country is designed? Is it the way is this? Is it the way is that? There are a lot of migrants who are holding their ground in different careers. It is not nobody design any country anyhow. When you don't do your research, when you travel based on japa, it is a lot of international students coming as a student is the easy route to settling. A lot of our students, they don't even know what they want to come and study. Anything that will make me settle down, fine. They don't study for the right reason. You don't have the right skills. You study bioscience. Do you have the skills? Do you have a relevant skill that stands you out? Nowadays, our people now, they go write ChatGPT, everything to write their CV. They don't forget to say, now the same AI, and I go dictate what AI do. That's how sad it is. When you have young children, they have young 16-year-old, 14, 16-year-old, 18-year-old, 19-year-old graduating. They are leaving high school with skills, employability skills. You can't see that. Is it because we are migrants? Is it because no? The system is not designed. The system is not designed to be doing emotions. You hear if you dey watch news, because people like you don't go watch news. If you dey watch news, you go see wetin government dey talk about unemployment and the need and what needs to happen. I did a show where I said the UK government is doing free training. That show till today, that show where I do till today, that show no enter 3,000 because our people, information is not what we like to listen to. I deliberately put out information. I said UK government, they've released free training. Na lie, our people no go listen. And now call me, Is it because we are chicken? Is the system designed to not make migrants? A lot of migrants are thriving, auntie. It depends on where you find yourself. When you go, they do not beside the craze. Now God is save. Of course, that's where you find yourself. Since you came to the UK, did you upscale yourself? In Nigeria, even the MSc wanna do. Hope you did your assignment yourself. Did you do your assignment yourself? If they help you do assignment, a lot of them they pass through they don't even they get interview. You come and hear like one was on the TikTok. I'm not getting interview. I think it's because I'm black. My name self. They said anybody that does not have English name. Me that I'm talking, I've never owned an English name. My name is proper Nigerian Yoruba name. I don't have any iota of English name on my name. In my name, I have no iota of English name. The accent, the way they talk, they know me for office. You dey with my head in that engine. Now so I go there, they speak raw Yoruba accent to give them. Sometimes if I go change down to pidgin. It has never been a problem. If they can pronounce Shevosky, they can pronounce Wura. So what is it? You go see me. Even today, I still speak correct Wafi pidgin. They go just say, hey, is it because I'm black? Is it because I'm Shekinika? Is it because I'm hello? Nobody is pursuing you. Your MSc matters. But then, without your MSc, do you have the skills to match it? You don't get skill. Maybe they just employ you put for office as per say you be who? Hello, madam. Ordinary Obalola. Williams itself will do internship. Just in case you don't know. When you wan do Apache pilot or cause apprentice, they don't say because na him go be Obalola. He had to show that he had the skill. He go university when he was in St. Andrew, he used to work in a shop. Just in case you don't know. He upscale himself. Even though wetin he go study na history of him forefathers. He go shey na history, na history and geography of him forefathers. Now he go study. He didn't work straight to a paid job. You know work. Even Harry served in the army. He did not go and serve in a privileged part of the army. He started from beginning, from where everybody they start from. Their mama, Queen Elizabeth, their grandmother was a mechanic during the World War. She was a mechanic. Charles, when you dey look so, Charles, it everybody work. So who are you? I mean, you know you say Beatrice and all that. You know you say all of them they work. All of them, everybody works. There is nobody that is special. Kinon poruko boy, George, Prince George. He don't turn nation at 13 now. And by 18th birthday, won't be the command of Fungapi. Everybody works. There is nobody that gets free. Just in case the royal family, hello. The royal family they work. Nobody have about women they no work. Na mechanic na she do. Him husband, the Prince Philip, na Navy Navy man. There's nobody got anything free. They won't volunteer. Enter. How you talking like? They no go volunteer. Look at those that say they come and do medicine. They will go and be doing PLAB exams. They will even, after they don't pass the exam, then they need practical. They don't even do practical. Whoa, you never see anything. Only baby say you want to call him, please call him. Make I come carry myself. Hello?
Hello.
Yes, sis.
Hi, sis. How are you?
I'm fine.
Yeah, I've been itching to talk because the thing is that I obviously went to uni. I went to uni, and I have an economics degree, and I worked in banks, Lehman Brothers, Citibank, Northern Trust, Credit Suisse, all of them. And then I now decided that 2 years ago, I'm done. COVID made me rethink certain things, and I was like, I'm tired of doing this rat race. I applied locally because I wanted to work completely different 360, wanted to give back to the community, wanted to go into community engagement. 6 months after leaving my last role, which was at which was at Credit Suisse, couldn't get a job. Feedback: overqualified. My experience is not relevant to the role. You know what I did? I volunteered from last July until present day. My volunteering gave me the transferable skills and the experience and all the skills I didn't have, because moving from finance into something completely different, which is community engagement, working for a local council, I didn't have the transferable skills. Mm-hmm. Based on that, when I was volunteering, I networked. I went to a lot of job fairs. In my volunteering, I would speak to a lot of counsellors. I was talking to people, and then someone mentioned, "Oh, there's this particular role, honey babe, apply for it." I got the role. So what I'm trying to say is that you have to have transferable skills. And the issue I have with this particular lady is that you came from Nigeria and you have a phone. And as you said, sis, you did not Google. The one thing advantage we have growing up in the UK and going through the school system and the education system is that we have career advice. I remember when I had to do my options, which is options for me to choose my GCSEs, mm-hmm. which is the equivalent of O-levels. I don't know what you call it in Nigeria, but it's called O-levels before you do your A-levels. They would basically talk through what subjects you should pick based on what career path you want to go to. Mm-hmm. We had career advice. Then the next thing we had, when you're in your second year of doing your GCSE, I don't know what it is called now, but your second year before you do your GCSEs is the 2-year course for GCSEs. We would have work experience.
Yeah, that's right.
When I was 15, because I wanted to work in finance, because I had an economics degree, I worked in TSB for 6 weeks. And then that was good experience I put on my CV. I then finished my A-levels, and then I did my degree at Goldsmiths. From there, literally within 2 months, I know it's years ago because I'm obviously a lot older, I got a job. So what I'm saying to you is that the UK has support. It's whether you placement. It's whether you want to tap in. My problem is I'm tired of the cliche that, what really annoys me is that the UK has so many support for, there's adult learning. There's so many courses and certifications you can do in the UK. I volunteer. When I was volunteering for a year, I would help a lot of immigrants from a lot of Arab countries, women that could not even speak English. Mm-hmm. I would refer them to ESL lessons. I would book them on courses. I would go through their CV. I would basically talk them through how to adjust their CV, how to apply to Indeed, how to apply for Glassdoor. I did it. What I noticed is that you had people that could not even speak English that were ready to sit down with me for 2 hours and help them. What do I need to do? I would tell them, your English is not that great. Go on to an ESL course. Your IT is not that great. Let me help you with Microsoft. With this same ChatGPT, I actually created courses that every time I went to the library, every Monday for 2 hours, unpaid, by the way, but I did it because 1, it was helping me to get my experience in community engagement, and 2, I was helping people. 2 hours I was sit with them, and when they come out, thank you very much, honey babe. It's about wanting to do better, and I'm tired of this excuse that this lady is giving, because there's so much help out there. There is so many free courses you can do if you're unemployed. There's so many adult learning. There's so many adult learning you can get. You literally just need to log on. Even when you mentioned the AI thing that the government is sponsoring, that is online, you can tap into that. So my issue with this particular lady is that she just basically closed her eyes, got a pen, and basically picked a course. She didn't think about, okay, if I pick this particular MS
I don't know what it is. Guys in the comments, please tell me what the MSc, I don't know what it was. Whatever she did she think about, okay, if when I decided to do my economics degree, I already thought about, I went on to .gov UK, and it tells you, if I want to be a social worker, for example, what qualifications do I need, and what is the path I need to do? So what I'm trying to say, okay, thank you, N-Town, for MS in biomedical science. Did she actually check what jobs can I do with this MSc? And my issue is that I know people that have gone to university, volunteered, or done internships to get the work experience, so that if they want to go into biomedical sciences, in this case, I've got the work experience. Why didn't she apply? Why didn't she apply? Why didn't she apply? Because in university, because I went to university, they have career advice departments.
Yeah, but remember,
they have career advice in university.
Only base.
So she could.
Sorry, you see, most of international students, because when I was at Edinburgh Uni, I, like you, was so frustrated with our Nigerian students. Okay?
Yes.
And very quickly, what I picked up, there was so much of, it's because we are black, it's because we are this, it's because...
Sorry.
But guess what? I remembered I was the president of Nigerian Student Society then. So we went to go and speak to the international department. You won't believe.
I remember.
The first thing the international student department said to us, he said, you see, the greatest problem we have with African students is they don't engage with the international department. He said we have career guidance for them.
Advice.
We have career fairs for them. We have all sorts of stuff. He said, but when they come in, they disengage.
They're not interested. They're not, and this is what I'm saying. And I'm not trying to drag her, but you can't come on social media and make out that, at the end of the day, that there is this matrix system to make sure that African or immigrants are not getting jobs. That is a load of nonsense. I know. When I was helping a lot of people that were East European, I was helping them redo their CVs, and I will come back the next week and I'll get a text saying to me, honey, babe, thank you so much. I've had an interview and I've been offered a job. So what is it that the East Europeans or the other communities are doing that Africans are not doing? And remember, they don't have Caucasian names. They have very difficult sounding names. But the thing is that what I noticed, and I'm going to be quite honest, when I was volunteering, it was mostly the Asians, the Pakistanis, the Indians, the East Europeans that were coming to me to ask for help. I never saw Nigerians coming to ask for help. And I'm not saying that there weren't people, but they're not willing to ask for help and ask for support. And the support is there. Like I said to you, the university has an international, because I worked in the student union when I was in university, so I know there's a lot of support out there. You have the International Student Society.
They don't engage. They don't engage.
Exactly. You have, career advice. That there's specific career advisors that will speak to you about your masters and to help you to navigate applying for jobs, for your CV writing, and for your interview technique. It is out there in these so-called universities. But my issue is that these people choose not to engage and ask for help and to integrate. Because I don't think it's a fair assessment for you to now say that the UK is specifically targeting immigrants. That's not the case. Exactly. What about the Asians that their accents are as thick as anything, and I have Asian friends, but you get what I'm saying. And even with those names, even with those thick accents, they're getting high-paid IT jobs. What are they doing that we are not doing? So you can't say it's our accent. You can't say it's our name. You can't say it's our brown skin. So what is it? It's because you've been negligent. Because as I said to you, from the time you've applied for your degree from Nigeria, why didn't she go into government website? There's a specific thing where it talks about careers in every specific careers. You know what I'm talking about, sis? Yeah. There's a specific website where you can say you want to be a social worker. It will tell you how you lead up to that journey of being a social worker. I've forgotten what it's called. So if she wanted to go into biochemical, whatever it is, did she network? Did she go to career advice? Did she go to job fairs? There's loads of job fairs in universities. Did she engage with them?
But you know something, sis, most of the time, you see with the international student, what I picked up very, very quickly is coming on a student visa is the means to an end and the easy route to settling.
Exactly,
And that is
what I'm
where the
saying.
real problem is, because
Exactly,
then
because
they pick a course, they just end up picking just any course.
Pick any course.
They are not even thinking of the bigger picture.
Exactly, because the reason I'm saying this is because she picked this master's, and I personally believe that she did not think about how can I land a job. Because for me, when I decided that I wanted to move from corporate, I was Googling. I realized that if I wanted to get into this particular community engagement, remember, all I know is VLOOKUPs and pivot tables. All I know is a lot of coding for my Excel spreadsheets. I knew nothing about community engagement, and it wasn't on my CV. What did I do? I Googled. And there's loads of volunteers. If you go on your local council, there's loads of volunteers vacancies out there. Volunteer, it's not getting paid, but at the end of the day, it's worth its weight in gold. I say this: interning and volunteering is worth. You're sitting at home anyway, jobless. You might as well volunteer. And my question is this: is that she did not do her research. I personally think that she chose the masters just to enter the UK. And one thing I wanted to mention: my son's aunt, lovely lady by the way, she did her masters. I think maybe similar in some biochemicals. I think it was some biological sciences. You know what she's doing? Care. She's done her master's. She's in care. And I said to her, sis, why don't you, do you want me to help you with your CV? Do you want me to help you to get into any of those companies that is relevant to your career? No, she's happy doing care because it's easy money. Why would you come all the way here? She's got 3 children. She's got 3 girls. Her husband is my son's uncle. And at the end of the day, you're doing care. Why did you bother to do your masters?
I know.
And I have loads of people that do the same thing. They will do these massive degrees, masters, and then they're not even doing the job that is even relevant to their masters. And I say this all the time. There is support out there. I can't speak for where I am, but there is support. Google, government, gov.uk if you're in the UK. There's apprenticeships out there. There's loads of... All these places are begging for volunteers. You can get your experience, which is relevant to the career path that you want to take. So I think that's what I called to say, because I wasn't going to have making this kind of this assumption and this narrative that this blanket statement that the UK is like this. Before I even came on this live, I was watching a lot of YouTubes where even the indigenous people are finding it very, very hard to find jobs.
Of course.
There's a lot of graduates. There's a lot of when I say indigenous, you get what I'm saying. There's a lot of British people in the UK that are going on social media crying that they cannot find a job. The job
look at the government. Look at the new prime minister. They're doing everything they can to improve employment.
Exactly.
Because it's not business as usual anymore.
Yes, because I think there's over 1.8 or over 1 million young people that's between 18 and 24 that are unemployed. So you need to ask yourself, you have the indigenous young people, that are here. You've got that competition, and you're coming from Nigeria. You got that competition. So I think people need to understand is that in this day and age, and I'm only saying this from my experience of helping people that have come from immigrant communities and making them understand that you need to upgrade yourself, whether it's with learning the language, whether it's your IT skills, whether it's learning Microsoft Office or getting actual certification. You have to actually, at the end of the day, upgrade yourself.
Exactly.
The UK has changed since COVID.
So it's all Western country. It's not just UK, it's all Western countries.
Exactly. And what you need to understand is that because there was such a push in COVID for everybody to work remotely, and the emergence of, I think ChatGPT came out in, was it November 2022? Tell me if I'm incorrect. That has made a lot of people use AI in CVs. And what the problem is now is that every CV is the same. The reason why I stood out is because if you have 10 CVs that you're shortlisting for an interview and all of them are exactly the same, a recruiting manager or an HR person, is going to look for someone that is different. If you've got an intern, have interned or volunteered or have work experience that is relevant to the role, they're going to pick you. So to me, it's simply logical. You have to upgrade your skills. You have to network. You have to make yourself as skilled as possible because the market is hard out there. It took me, remember, I have a degree. I have a 2-1 in economics. It took me a year to get this job. And this job, some people may say, is probably like me going down because it's a local government job, but that's what I wanted. It took me a year to get it, even with all the experience I have, with all the banks I've mentioned, Lehman Brothers, Credit Suisse, Northern Trust. I have the pedigree when it comes to investment banking, but I didn't have the direct transferable experience. And that was the reason I wasn't able to get the job. The reason I got this job is because I quickly got transferable skills through my volunteering and through my networking. Someone says volunteering is a waste of time.
Please,
I can tell you right now.
Just ignore them.
I can tell you right now because I have a lot of Caucasian friends because I was born and brought up here. I have a lot of friends that interned and volunteered, and before they even graduated, they had offers for jobs. So I think you need to be careful when you're dismissing volunteering. Volunteering, a lot of employers.
Sorry, sis, I think people are trying to call in.
Yeah. I just want to say that a lot of recruiters, and I say this because I have friends that are in HR, they want transferable experience. They want relative experience. You can have a doctor's degree. If you don't have relevant experience in regards to the role,
I will call everybody back, please. I will call each and every one of you back.
Sorry, I just finished this sentence and then I will go. I'm just saying that if you don't have direct transferable skills, your PhD, your master's is not going to help you. They would rather, and I've seen, they would rather pick a 16-year-old that has 6 months experience than someone that has a master's degree, because that 16-year-old has work experience, even if it's just 6 months. And I'm not bashing care. I'm just saying that she's complaining that she's doing care work. I'm just saying what she has said. And I'm saying to her, or this person, she needs to upgrade herself. She needs to volunteer. She needs to network.
Thank you, sis.
These days, it's not about sending your CV. LinkedIn, you have to be proactive. You have to network. I was able to get the job I got simply because I was volunteering and because I was networking with a lot of people in the council. Someone said, oh, just to let you know, we're going to recruit for this particular role. I got a heads up before they even posted it. So do you see what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
That's networking. And there's 70% of jobs, people get it through networking and referrals. And someone can tell me that I'm wrong, but I know that for a fact. A lot of people that have jobs is through referrals and recommendations.
Sis, please, can you try and round up, please? So that,
sorry. So what I'm trying to say is that please upgrade yourself. I see all the time when I volunteer. There is a real benefit in interning, upgrading yourself. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you, sis. I'm going to call you guys back and then... Hello?
Hi, Uncle, long time.
Hi, how are you?
I'm fine. Good evening. Oh, good night. It's Adora here. Thank you.
Oh, hi. Yeah.
I'm just catching up on the...
We can't hear you.
Sorry, can you hear me now? Oh, hold on a second. Sorry about that. Can you hear me better now?
Yes, better.
Yeah, sorry about that. Apologies. Yeah, so I'm just catching up on the topic. I watched the lady's video yesterday, and quite honestly,
You are still very silent.
Oh, okay, bear with me. How about now? Is that better?
It's...
Let me just use let me remove the speaker. How about now? Is that
better?
That's better. Okay, yeah. So I was a speaker. Yeah, so I watched the video and I felt for her. I felt for her because, I'm an immigrant myself. I came into the country in my teenage years. So my experience is kind of in the middle. Okay. So from what I grasped from what she was saying, obviously we're living in different times now. Okay, living in different times at the moment where there is a lot of austerity. Okay, so people are moving from Nigeria, yes, to study. It's not the first time. You know, my grandfather did this. You know, so much of us did that, but there was more for them to go back home to. So my grandfather came to the UK, studied, and he went back to Nigeria because it was better there. Right. So this lady's come and she's picked a degree that she's studying. She's doing a master's. Let's remember let's understand the value that they put in education in Nigeria. Okay, they put so much emphasis on the different steps we have to go through. You go through school, you get your work, you get your PhD. That's how they honor people, from the pedigree of their degrees. So I can see where she's coming from, using that Nigerian mindset, because that's what they are led to believe, that if you get this degree, and you get this and you come forward with that, you will get ahead. This is the same as India, as China. So her mindset is not any different from any other community. Okay, so we'll put that aside and cast that aside. I don't know what she said her master's was in. And let's also remember that a lot of people that are coming to study here, the reason they are going into care work is to pay for that degree. Okay, so let's use a bit of empathy in her situation. She's not said it verbally, but a lot of people, they're having to work to pay for their school, to pay, which they shouldn't do. Yes, but they're trying to get out of the situation in Nigeria, trying to better themselves. Let's remember, that's what people are trying to do. They're trying to better themselves, for themselves, their family, and their children. So she's likely paying for this, paying for her own degree. Maybe she got money, she's paying people back, okay? And also remember that she's paying her accommodation. So with that mindset in mind, she doesn't have that time to volunteer. She has to work, okay? And I can appreciate...
Sorry, whoever is calling, I'm going to call you back. Just when I'm not, you can hear that somebody is still speaking. All right, yeah, go ahead, please.
Yeah, so I can appreciate, that, yes, there's the need for experience. We know, a lot of people know that they do need that kind of, UK-bound experience, okay? I do think that she's very naive. Okay, so I'm going to cast that aside and say that she's very naive, but I would not generalize in saying that a lot of our people that come here, go into this, care job because they don't have, they can't. Everybody's in a different situation. Okay, so I have family who came here. They worked in delivery for years. Okay. Once they built a family and they had children.
Sorry, Adora, can I ask you a question?
Yes, absolutely.
So, I think I can make out some things. I understand you're saying we should be empathetic, but we are responding to what realities are for her and for many African students, okay? Now, a lot of African students, when they apply for student visa, right? They are not applying because they want to come and study. A lot of time,
we know that.
Wait, hold on. Just hold on. Try and hear me out. They are applying because it's a means to an end. Okay?
Yes.
Which is fine. But the problem is, if you are going to take that depth of risk to apply as a means to an end for you to settle, right? The onus is on you to do your research. And this is where there's a problem, because a lot of us Africans, even including myself, I was born here, but before I left the shores of Nigeria, even though I was born in the UK, before I left the shores of Nigeria, I did my own work. You see, it's easier to settle in and navigate your way when you do your homework, when you do your research. In this day and age, we all have smartphones. When I came to the UK, there was no WhatsApp. We still had the analog way of doing things. Okay? Now, in Nigeria, that same Nigeria, there are people who are in Nigeria and other African countries who are working for multinational company abroad.
Indeed.
And
Yes.
they are in
Yes.
Nigeria.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay?
Yes, absolutely.
But that's because they've put themselves, they upscale themselves. You see, in the case of this lady, I don't know who she is apart from the video that she's put out. In the university, we have what we call the international department. Okay? That international department was created to meet the needs of African students. All these things that she's complaining about, that was why the international department was set up for. I can tell you confidently, I went to Edinburgh Uni. I can tell you confidently that African students don't engage.
I don't know about that.
Well, I'm saying it confidently from the experience I had.
Yeah.
They don't engage.
I don't know international students, so I don't know.
Okay.
I personally think that her situation is. I don't think she's the standard. I think she is one that actually came hoping to go into what she studied.
Yeah, but how, sis? Hold on, sis. How do you go into what you studied when you don't acquire the right skills? I mean, you live abroad. You didn't just get your job on a merit. There's skills. It's not just about study. I studied in Nigeria and I studied here as well.
But what I'm saying is we're living in different times where a lot of graduates are not getting jobs generally. So I think that.
But it's not unique to Nigerians.
Yeah, it's not unique to Nigerians. That's what I'm saying. I think the naivety is that she's very naive in thinking that, that having this master's will then get her something. That's why I think her story is quite rare in a way, because I am part of a group of international women who've all moved here very recently. Lots of them are professors, professors at universities, and some of the others are carers. There was a lady she was a professor in Nigeria, but she's doing mental health care work here. But that's because of the women who choose to remain in care personally, the ones I've spoken to, the ones I've met, and these are women in different areas. And that's another thing. Another thing is to do with geographic location. And I know you talk about there's the internet, there's that, but keep in mind that a lot of people come from a place of trust where you struggle to trust what's online. So women in London, women in Manchester, when I meet these women, when we all get together, meet them, they are more aware than some of the women that are probably in outside Portsmouth or places like that, where there's less Nigerian people around. So I've spoken to women, and they tell me they want to get into this career, but in a way they're quote unquote stuck in the care work, because keep in mind there's a lot of factors. That yes, you want that motivation, yes, you want that drive, but we just not to be insensitive, we just had a lady who did some things to herself because God knows why. There's mental health issues.
Sis, I'm struggling.
That doesn't allow people being driven.
Okay,
to,
sis, I hear you.
Things.
Hold on, sis. I know we always have different opinions. I hear you, but I don't agree with what I think you're making excuses. I don't really think you are engaging with this critically. See, there are some people. Hold on, sis. Yeah. There are some people who genuinely they want to work as carers. That's a different ball game. Okay?
Yes.
There are some people who migrate from the angle of I just want to migrate. So they don't care whatever career they go into. Okay? And you have this lady who specifically came in as a student. Okay? She came to study biomedicine. Is it biochemistry or biomedicine? Now she's saying that there's a lot of them who have studied and they are not able to get a job. Now,
that happened to me. I did biomedical sciences, so I can actually, I didn't even know what she studied. I can identify with her. When I left university, I'm a home student. That's what I'm saying. I think her story has just been wrapped up into the immigration issue. I think her story is sort of, it's its own separate entity. I did biomedical sciences, and when I graduated and I left and I wanted to get a job, they told me that there was no hematology component in this in my degree. I had no idea, you know. I went in thinking I'll be a biomedical scientist. That didn't pan out, so I went a different route and a different angle. Thank God for that. But
so how were you able to hold on? How were you able to go into a different route and a different angle?
So what I did is then I did a graduate entry. I did a graduate entry program. I did another course. So I got into another course via graduate entry program.
Okay.
And that's another
So
thing.
that means, hold on, sis, let's take it one step. So that means you did your homework when you could not enter from the original degree. You then explored your options, right?
Yes, but I'm not an international student where I have to pay again.
Sis, it doesn't matter. I am, okay, let me explain to you. Hold on now. Hold on. Sis, let's take emotions away. Let's be realistic here.
Yeah.
Okay? Now, let me give you a scenario for myself. I was born in England and schooled in Scotland. When I did a second degree in the UK, I paid as an English student in Scotland. In Scotland, your school fee, the tuition fee, home student fees is 1,820, I think. I can't remember. I had to pay 9 grand. I paid 9.5 grand per year because I did not qualify as a Scottish student. Okay?
So are you saying you paid that yourself or?
Oh, yes. Because my student loan did not cover it. And I couldn't get student loan from Kensington, borough, because I did not live in England. Oh, yes. I had to pay. And these are things that a lot of people make a lot of assumption because, like, I've spoken to people who say, oh, because you are born here. No, I had to pay I had to pay a fee of English. I paid the English student fee. It was my master's that I have a waiver to pay Scottish fees.
Did you pay it all at once or you pay gradually?
Sis, it doesn't matter. Even the Nigerian student don't pay all at once.
Okay.
You had to pay. I had to pay. I did a payment plan. And as I speak to you, my student loan did not cover it. So I had a debt. I had to take money from the cooperative bank. Because my student loan, I didn't even qualify for the full student loan.
Yeah.
Okay?
Nigerian students can't borrow money from the bank.
Sis, that is nobody's business. They made a choice. Like me. Sis, don't let us see. I don't like when people throw emotions into things that we should learn from.
But it's not emotions. It's just empathy. That's all.
Sis, what is empathy about that we are telling ourselves the truth? This is why we are not learning in our community because we are very manipulative emotionally.
No. The truth is, okay, I've already stated that she was naive, okay, and in what she's saying and all of that. That's by the by. But irrespective, there is still a sort of feelings behind that. But I don't. She for me is a rare.
No, she's not rare. This is a reality for most international students. They don't integrate. They don't upscale themselves.
Jobs. They're not complaining.
They're what? Sorry.
Complaining. No, I said they're not complaining that they're stuck in care. I haven't come across people complaining.
Did you listen to Did you listen to the video I played?
The girl?
Yes, the lady.
It's just one girl.
Hold on now, sis. Did you listen to the video that I played? Our own video.
No, I joined you. I joined you at the end. So
Can I tell you? Can I give a summary of the video? What she was basically saying was she came to come and she came to study MSc, and she's not been able to get a job, and she feels the system has a glass ceiling around migrants, which is not true. Like I said,
It's not true.
it's not true. I can tell you that for free. Even the home students, I work for the civil service. A whole department was wiped out in my local authority. It didn't matter. I work in a local authority that is dominated by whites. That is a white dominated local authority. A whole department was wiped out because their service was no longer needed. Gone are the day. In those days, you will not. Once you work in civil service, you are guaranteed a job. There is nobody that guarantees anybody any job anymore.
No, nothing's guaranteed. I think, as Onibi said, yeah, there is a cultural integration kind of, ceiling, but I don't see it as wrong. I think within our community we should share. We don't, and I've said this before many times. There are ways that she can go around things, but there's no size fits all in all of that.
Sis, don't let us coddle ourselves. Let's tell ourselves. You see, there's a saying in where I come from. They say when siblings go into the bedroom and they all laugh and come out, they've lied to themselves. Okay? But when they go into the bedroom and they have a straight face, we've just told ourselves home truth. My platform is for telling ourselves the truth. Me that I'm talking to you. When I came from Nigeria,
I believe that.
Sis, when I came from Nigeria, right, I had skills, but my skills was not transferable. Okay? I studied accounting in Nigeria. I am a social worker now. It took me a while to transition. Because I did my research, it was easier for me to navigate my way. It didn't mean I didn't have hurdles on the way. Okay? At a point, sis, I was washing Lothian bus. I know where all the chewing gums, I know the corner. If I enter a bus today, I can tell you the corners where they hide chewing gums. I used to watch Lothian bus. I did a twilight shift. I used to watch the bus. Yet I'm a British citizen. Okay? The point here is when you come to a country, you have to integrate. If I have to go back to Nigeria now, in what way did they integrate? How did they integrate it?
I mean, people do integrate, but you think the thing is they do. But to what extent can you then go into a community that is not your community? What I mean by that is I have friends, within one of my friends, one that's a professor on her street, she's integrated with her neighbors or with her children's schools. So they do. But at the end of the day, you still have to be within your community the same way Indians always are within their community, Sri Lankans are always within their community. In their community, they still integrate with other communities, but they're within their community.
Okay, so can I ask you, sis, can I ask you a question so we don't prolong this stuff? How then does she manage this? Okay, she's not able to get a job. She doesn't have the skills. She feels her MSc is not recognized. So what's the solution?
So the MSc that she did was here in the UK.
Yes.
Is that correct? Yeah. But was it it's work experience. That's what we,
But is that not what we were saying all along? That's what we're talking about all along. That she needs work experience.
Yes, it is, right? It is. But, however, within, I don't, what I'm saying is, I don't even know how to say it, but we can't generalize. That's all I'm saying.
We can't generalize what?
We can't afford to generalize. I'm just speaking about the previous speaker because that's what led up to me sort of speaking. There are lots of people that go into graduate entry courses, go into this, but it's the time we're living in now that there's an austerity, there's general jobs. People are leaving one career, going into a different career because there's no jobs. They can say whatever they want to say, that they want to change careers or whatnot. There's no jobs in project management. There's no jobs in business.
But this lady did not do job. Sis.
I'm just saying generally. Yeah. So I'm just saying generally. So if you want to, people leaving university generally are. I just can't imagine that she's come on and said this, that. What it is that there is an idea around Nigerians that they need to get into, highly, named jobs. You understand? But I think it's just bringing down that expectation, and that's it. But I don't think it goes into other aspects where it becomes, that, people are not doing this, people are not doing that. They are, but they probably just, they
No,
have
they are not,
they want to
sis.
be in life.
Don't let us paint white as blue. They're not. See, I was a student. I was the president of Nigerian Student Society in Edinburgh University. Edinburgh University is a Russell Group university, right? And I can tell you, I was so naive because I met some Nigerian students, because Edinburgh University is quite expensive, okay, particularly for international students. And I remembered the Nigerian students at the time, they were all screaming. Those were the precede whatever. They were all screaming, this, that, they know, because we are black, because we are this. But guess what? I then contested and won, and went to the international department and challenged them. In short, I was ashamed of myself because I went with being feisty. You understand?
Right.
Wanting to challenge the university. Okay? Now, on getting there, do you know the Nigerian students don't even know where the international department is? Do you know that? And that department was created for them.
So
the Chinese students engage. Sorry?
When they first started the university, to say that they didn't know where it was, but people get taken on tours of the university.
They were taken on tours, but they did not go. They don't attend.
On tour to the.
Oh God, sis, we are going back and forward here. See, African students don't engage. There is no better way to say it than how it is said. They don't engage. When they come around, instead of them to go to the international department, do you know what they do? They go to their churches. As a matter of fact, you know that international department, every international student is meant to organize their travel itinerary through them. Do you know they have legal service through the international department? Do you know they have translating services through them? Do you know they even have free immigration advice, free career advice, free CV, free everything for them? African students don't use it. The Asian students use, the Chinese students use, every other person use it except Africans.
Okay, so so they were just saying this, but did they show any evidence that they tried to engage with Africans?
Sis, what other evidence do they need? When they advertise, who are they? Who is their point of contact? It's not the African students. It's not the international department. If they don't engage, nobody's going. They're not going to come and meet you and tell you to engage by fire by force now.
But is that not their role as a department?
So if
actively engage with those students?
No. It's their role, but they are not obliged to go and get you from the corners of your bedroom. If you choose to come into the country and you do not make a point of contact with the point of contact that you have been pointed to, that's your call. It's just like, do you want me to let me bust your bubble? Do you know that when every international student, when they come in, do you know they are meant to actually register? They are meant to go to the international department and register their presence, and then their data is collated and sent to the education department in their embassies. Let me make you laugh. We had a Nigerian student that passed away in Glasgow, Caledonia, right? A PhD student. I think he was in his third year or so at the time. When this guy came, the international department only knew about him when he passed away. And how did they know? Because the wife obviously wanted to go to Nigeria. She was on the student dependent visa. She wanted to go to Nigeria, but she was worried that if she went, she would not be allowed back in, because the husband, who is the main applicant, passed away. Okay? So they reached out to me, and I said, okay, you should not suffer in silence. Let's go to the international department. So went to the international department. The name of the student was listed, but he never even engaged with them. They didn't even know he was in the university. Let's start from there. So,
but what was his name there?
Sorry?
His name was there listed. But
Yeah, because if you come in, if you apply as an international student, your data is collated and sent to the international department. It's not, the onus is on you to engage. Okay? So anyway, he didn't engage with them, he didn't do anything. Guess what? So eventually, they were even kind. Then they wrote a letter to the High Commission. Of course, Nigerian High Commission doesn't even know that the guy was even in the UK. Let's start from there. They didn't know he was in the UK.
I don't think the Nigerian High Commission knows anything.
Yes, because if you don't engage, again, we are going around in circles here. The international department, if you go, like let me give you an example. Maybe this will make you understand it. You see my son, when my son was in the uni, right? He goes for intern abroad. Now, before he leaves the soil of United Kingdom, they would have given us every information. They would have given us every information to the foreign office of the country that they're going to. Okay? So when they get to that country, the point of calling, all the calls and everything we do goes through that department. They are the one that organize everything with us. Okay? Now, in this case, I think there was a time, I can't even remember what happened in America. My son was in America and I can't remember what had happened. I got a phone call. They just called. Oh, I used to so and so. Yes, this is the mom of so and so and so. Your son is fine. Okay? I got that reassurance. There's a number I can call. And they told me, oh, you can call at so and so and so time. But the Nigerian students don't engage. Who do you blame? I mean, okay, let me even finish with these students.
I blame the international department because they should, if they have a list of those people, they should be sending out emails. They should be going to the African ACS department.
To go and be doing what there?
Some visibility.
To go and be doing what there?
No, they should have visibility, and then they'll be able to show
that
they have tried something.
Okay.
They didn't come to
so they should go and be chasing adults. They should go and be chasing adults.
Yes, because when they want to get
so because African students are special. Money. Hold on. No, so Africans, the Asian students, the Chinese and all of them that go there, they have two heads.
Do they not advertise for them to come? Do you know that there's more Asians, there's more Chinese? That's why they put more effort in those people.
Okay, I've heard you. Because I think we're going around the circle here. I've heard you.
Yeah, I think we should just agree to disagree. I think that's wrong, but things should be led with empathy. When you're delivering something, it will be with even an iron fist, but with a velvet glove. I think that would transfer.
No, but I've been empathetic, but it doesn't mean I will not be honest.
I wasn't speaking about you. No, I wasn't speaking about you. I wasn't speaking about you. I'm just saying, generally in how we deal with things, because a lot of people are dealing with a lot. A lot of people are dealing with a lot, and I think there's accountability on their side of where they can go wrong, but also we have to put across the ceiling. What's preventing them from doing things? Why is she doing this care job? Maybe she has to pay for this, but actually, if you know you're going to do that, do not come into the country. Don't. It's harder for you. Just things like that. Okay? Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you. Thank you, sis. Bye.
Good night.
All right. I'm not taking a long call like this again. My mouth is paining me. Hello, sis. Please, sis, hold on. Please, I'm going to time you. Once it's 5 minutes, I'll cut off. My mouth is paining me.
I'm not going to even say more than 2 minutes. What I want to say is that thank you very much
You're welcome.
for you addressing this issue. Most of your programs, when you are talking about issue with Nigerian migrants, this exactly what this lady posted. You've always made references to this thing on when people are migrating, they need to migrate wisely. They need to do their information. And I'm so happy that everything you've been saying is beginning to a lot of people are beginning to see it, that you've not been saying the wrong things. Okay, look at these Nigerian students. These are people, Nigerian students don't like engaging.
When I went to college in this town, I met the student services on career. I asked questions. Nobody is going to post anything. I asked questions and I was directed, and I got the information I wanted from them. They gave me the guidance. They directed me to the places that I need to go. They even had me to structure my CV in the right way that CVs are written. I applied for the university. They are one of the universities I applied for, and they did a program. I attended that program. When we got to that program, I asked questions. And surprisingly, this university has a list for you to do apprenticeship or internship, both national and international, as a student. Aproko, you've always said this thing every time. It's just that people do not listen. She went online to be crying that, oh, is it because this and that? You come into a country just because a lot of them want to japa. They never take their time to want to integrate. Like you said, 100% everything you said, they come, they remain with their church members. They remain with the group. Their circle of international students, Nigerians that do not even know their left from their right. For me, I got a job in an organization. And inside this organization, you hardly have Africans working in that place. All through I've been working in that place. If I will count the Africans who are working, the black faces I've seen, I don't think we are up to 5 working in that place. But this organization has an opportunity for you to grow. I took the opportunity to ask my manager, ask the people in charge, this is what I want, this is what I want. And they gave me that opening, that this is what they do, this is what they do. And that you can apply. You can come in here as a cleaner, I'm giving an example, and you can rise up to be a manager. The thing, like you said, Aproko, our people don't like engaging. Our people just sit down there and expect everything with the entitlement spirit. Oh, I've paid 10,000 pounds, I've paid 18,000 pounds, therefore, the whole information, they need to bring it to me instead of me asking. Even the voluntary, they don't even volunteer. Just because Shabana said, oh, this volunteering is part of this thing, is part of for you to get your ILR. That was when they even started volunteering. How many of them even completed the voluntary? So the main thing about this whole thing is not, you are coming into a place like what you've always said, is for people to sit down, do your investigation. Then when you come in, the whole material resources are available. You ask, engage. Thank you.
Thank you so much. You are a sweetheart. At least you know staying long. My people, you see this particular topic, we would always agree to disagree. Trust me, we are going to agree to disagree, because it's not about not being empathetic. You see, the truth, they say the truth.
Hello, Moto.
They don't catch me today. I know they come out today. Hello. They don't catch me. I don't catch me.
Good evening, Aproko.
Good evening.
Very interesting show. I really enjoy your show.
Thank you.
So I just want to, the caller before the last caller, I try to reason from the angle which this woman, where she's coming from. I try to reason from the angle, but the excuses is just too much. Because sometimes people come across, it's difficult out there in the job market. It's very competitive. But when something is very important to you, you will find a way. You will do everything possible. You will not continue to give excuse, because the excuses will not get you anywhere. And when I listened to this lady, when she mentioned that her degree is in biomedical science, the first thing in my head was, how many jobs are available within that sector currently?
Now you are talking.
how many jobs? Because I remember some time ago I was doing job hunting, and I was looking at the jobs in the area that I was trying to go into, and I realized that it was so competitive. There were 500 people going for one job. I said, this is too competitive. Perhaps I need to broaden my search. I need to look into other sectors. Because some sectors, since after COVID, as people mentioned, after COVID, some of those sectors, they've collapsed because some of those jobs, they've been lost to machines or whatever is doing those jobs now. Once you understand that the sector you're trying to go into, if the jobs are limited in that sector, you need to change course. You cannot continue applying for jobs that don't exist or jobs with too many competition. You need to find something that okay, there are maybe more jobs in this sector. I look at it from the point of view of demand and supply. If there is a demand for, let's say, lawyers, then you would look at it as, okay, there's demand for lawyers. I have a law degree. But if the demand for lawyers is very low because the competition is too high, then you cannot continue maybe after. And usually, I always say to people, make a time scale and say, in 6 months, if I don't get my dream job, because the lady was saying, I did a master's degree because I wanted to go into my dream job. But if you are not able to get that dream job, then you need to find something else until you get that dream job. Because that's one of the things I did when I came out of uni. I said, okay, if I can't find a job in the sector I'm trying to go into, maybe I just need to do something else for the time being. Maybe in the future, if there's an expansion or investment in that sector and then more opportunities come, then I'll go back and start to try my luck. But for the time being, I just need to do something else. When I looked up what she did, this biomedical science, there are so many transferable skills: problem solving, researching, technical skills, report writing, project management. There's so many transferable skills that she can use in other sectors and even get the same money that she's trying to get within the biomedical field of study. And sometimes, but people don't want to do that. People want to come with excuses. Sometimes they hang around the wrong network of people or the wrong group of people who keep telling them, oh, there are no jobs. And they don't want to go out there to find out for themselves, because if you, as some of the callers are saying, if you volunteer, ask around, network, speak to people, join organizations. Some people even go and join those institutes that they pay membership fee every month because they want to get as close to the employer as possible. Or they want somebody to give, because sometimes when you are in that circle of people, that's where you're going to get access to that information. You're not going to get access to that information looking from the outside. And you cannot continue to blame yourself or continue to blame the job market
or blame everybody but yourself.
Or blame everybody, and you've not looked into yourself. Michael Jackson once said, I am starting with the man in the mirror and look at myself in the mirror. What is it that I'm doing wrong? What is the issue? Why have I? Because I would have loved to see her maybe present some evidence and say, look at my job account. I've done 1,000 applications.
She has evidence now. Why are you talking like this? The evidence she has is that because she's a black, she's not getting a job. She has presented it. And because she's a migrant, she's not getting a job. She's told you the evidence.
As the last caller was saying, there are some companies, they do give you the opportunity. You have to prove yourself. You have to work really hard. But this woman, this lady, she needs to come out and say, okay, because usually people, when they're applying for a job, they say, listen, I've done hundreds of applications. Look at the evidence. My job search result speaks for itself. But I have not been able to get one single call or response from the employer. Then then you start to look at where the root causes are, because there's some people, they are doing the same application, they're getting responses, they're getting interviews. So what are they doing right that you are not doing?
And also, my brother, you see, having transferable skill, people don't realize how beautiful it is. You see, like me, I studied accounting in Nigeria. As a matter of fact, I'm specialized in management accounting. But for me, like any other thing, I did accounting because, that's what you have to study. You understand? But it's never been my thing. But I took the soft angle of account. Well, I won't say soft. Management accounting is not soft, okay? But if you understand, management accounting is male dominated because it's more technical. Now, when I came to the UK, I worked in RBS at Gogo Bridge. Sorry. When I worked there, I saw the way things were. The way they do in Nigeria is not the way they do here. So very quickly, I had to retrace my step. Okay?
Of course.
I went and joined Ace Recruitment. You know Ace Recruitment. I joined them. I joined Eden's Court. And then I was able to move around gradually. I did some contract jobs and stuff like that. Through there, I now realized, okay, because with contract job, you are able to see different companies, different organizations. From there, I now went back. I went back and did my master's because I realized that the management accounting I did not make sense for what I was looking to do. Very quickly, because at that time, understanding procurement was the real deal for you to break out in the accounting world. So what did I do? I started doing the exam, the Chartered Institute of Purchasing and Supply. I did the exams. Oh yes, I did the exams. When I did it, I didn't finish. I think I did up to I had 2 more exams to qualify. And then NHS, of course, I was doing my master's side by side with that. Then NHS, I got into a graduate scheme. But what I needed to do, the remaining 2 exams I needed to do was already covered in the NHS scheme. You understand? But NHS gave me a different opening. That was when they were doing what they call it, 5 a day, and then alcohol minimum pricing. So what I realized very quickly is, although I have an accounting background, I needed to have a social policy understanding, because we were making all this alcohol minimum price and everything, but I didn't understand the policy behind it. Okay? Yeah. Meanwhile, I have a colleague that did accounting and social policy. She stood out differently from me. Okay? So very quickly, I knew that having an accounting degree is not enough. So luckily for me, I was listed to go to civil service school. I did what I needed to do, blah, blah, blah. Today, I have an accounting degree. I did masters in social policy and sociology, sexual and reproductive health, and then social work. I didn't do the master because I want to accumulate masters. There were reasons why I ended up doing what I did. But all those skills, see, when I got into social work, all those skills stood me out. So much so that even in my role, I can move around. I am not one social worker that is worried. I am not worried for 1 second about being made redundant, because I've got a lot of transferable skills. You see what I mean?
And that makes you become an asset. That makes you.
What are you saying?
More windows. They open more doors. They open more.
Like when they are doing policy contribution, I do consultation. I contribute to policy. Meanwhile, as a social worker, ordinarily as a social worker, for you to get to that stage where you are doing policy contribution, you have to be in. You would have had the skill for almost.
In the circle.
You would have been in the circle and then rise to a senior management role for you to do. I started doing that from entry level. So it was very easy for me to progress in my career.
And this is why I think some of all these experiences that you were trying to share with that caller, and she just, I understand sometimes, people don't want to take that extra step to engage, to try and see what is out there, because if you are not out there, you will not get access to the information that will help you to get close to an opportunity. If you are isolated from the people in that area, that sector where you want to go, you are not close to them. How are you going to get access to where you want? How? It's not possible, but I understand she tried to present a case, but hard work pays. You need to be out there. You need to be everywhere. Try everything you can. You can't just come. And I don't think coming online to say this is the problem. Everybody faces a challenge, but you need to find a way to overcome that challenge, that barrier. Find a way to overcome it. You don't need to cry about what you experience. Find a way. And once you try everything, you cannot succeed. Look for alternatives. Find it different. You have to find a way. You can't. You've invested so much to come to the UK and to do MSc, and you paid a huge amount of school fees. You can't end up failing. You can't fail. You need to push hard until somebody gives you a chance. Even if you have to go to the company reception, go to the reception and say, "Can I make an inquiry for any opportunity?" Stop applying online because people might think you're a robot. And some of these applications are made by robots. So go to the company and ask them there, do you have any opportunity? The worst thing they'll tell you is no.
Exactly.
Make a list of all the but if you just come in and playing the blame culture and it's not, I don't see how that is going to help. Anyway, but it was a very, very interesting show, and I think you should carry on doing shows like this because, as you said, people need to take the emotions out. Times have changed.
Yeah.
Now people don't hand in things to you anymore. There's no more like you get things easy. Now everybody needs to compete. So very, very interesting show. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Bye.
Okay. Bye.
Ní Oluwaranmilowo dé Ebenezeri. It was nice doing business with everybody. Thank you all for contributing. Actually, it's a very interesting show, and I know there's a lot of emotions that will be wept, but you see, let's learn to tell ourselves the truth. For us Africans, I'm a very proud African. Okay? When I say I'm proud African, trust me.
Hello, Moto.
Oh, okay. 2 minutes, please. I want to try and round up.
Sorry, before 2 minutes.
Yes.
I just want to add something. I just want to add something. If you come into the UK as an immigrant, maybe you come as a student or not as a student and you want to get a job, one of the first things I will advise people to do is to go for employability program. These programs are tailored to build your skills. So they will teach you, help you do your CV, teach you what is really important that employers are looking out for, help you, connect you to places you can get job, where you can start from, to organizations where there are opportunity for you to grow. But the problem, like what you said, our people prefer to remain in church, to remain with group of people who have nothing to help them. That's what I just have to say.
Thank you. Thanks so much, man. Yeah. So, everybody, thank you for all. Are these programs open to people on student visa? Oh yes, Adora, they are. They are open to anybody. There's no restrictions. See, and this is what I'm saying about what's the name? This is what I'm saying about Africans engaging. Like I said, the international department in those universities, Africans have made it a decoration. You don't know how helpful that department is. There's a whole lot to learn. Nobody restricts you. You have your visa. You have your student visa. There's nothing stopping you. There's nothing stopping you from accessing services like anybody would access. But if you don't engage, there's nothing anybody can. They can't come and they can't bring food to your table. They can't bring food to your table. And also, what I also know is most of our churches, mosques and whatever, it is a case of blind leading the blind. So even the community organization, the so-called charity organization, there is also, look, that one is another politics on its own. I used to work for a charity, I can tell you for free. All those our African-led charity organization is all about funding. Everybody wants to recruit people. I want to show that I have people coming to my program. That is what it's all about. Let's be honest. Most of these African-led organizations has not really been helpful. I'm not bashing them. Let us see. When the truth is right in front of us, let us say it. And it's also a wake-up call for those who have African-led organization. It's a wake-up call. We can do better. That's all it is. We can do better. The churches too. I'm not bashing. Yes, I don't go to church, but it doesn't mean that when we see what they do right. The Church of Scotland, like I said, when I first came to the UK, I used to go to Church of Scotland. I go to Redeem because in Redeem, when we want to eat rice and the jollof rice, party jollof, we'll go church. In the evening, we'll carry ourselves and go to Church of Scotland. We'll go and hear. That's where they will do a that's when they will do recruitment fair. They will do orishi. A lot happens in those churches. Our own, we will go be doing rise and shine. Let us fast and pray. You see lion, you see elephants. Now we will do for our own church. How many times? Apart from let me be honest. I've been to Pastor Agu's Jesus house, where they do recruitment to whatever. Where they do. But again, like I think I can't remember the show I said it. That depending on your pastor, if your pastor is a technocrat, you are going to benefit from it. You are going to benefit from that gathering, because your pastor obviously he knows that the more technocrat he has, the better it is for him to manage all of una. Okay, but then when you have a pastor who does not even resonate, I remember my pastor back then in Redeem. My pastor, I don't mean this in a bad way. Na care my pastor they do. Me I be accountant. How that pastor won't take advise me? I be not being here. I tell you, I say for church, the women group, what say they teach themselves how to wear pant liner. How does pant liner add to my CV? Let us be honest. They come to church. Why are they coming to church? I'm wearing gants. The Livingston gang. Now, Livingston gang, we call them in those days. Praise the Lord. I just bought a Mercedes Benz on finance. They will come, they do buga. They do buga with mortgage and car finance. Okay? See, let us tell ourselves the truth. We can do better. We can integrate better. Yes, times are hard. Same in Nigeria. Don't just say, what is ready? Student visa is what is ready. Everybody pack themselves. Look at COS now. Now COS now in. Everybody packing themselves come here. People that sold out. Those that directors. There were people that were directors that resigned from their jobs to come to UK to come and do care. I am not bashing the care job. I'm just making a point. Okay? They left director job to come and do care in UK. Only for them to get to UK. This is something they've never done in their life. They don't even know what it is to do care job. They don't know how what it feels like. Then they arrived there. They started doing care. In short, you get one auntie like that. Her back he breaks. She has a sore back. She has back injury. What did she not do when she did Nigeria? When she was a spring chicken, she didn't do it. She's now in her 50s. She can't call the lift person. Let's be honest. Let's be honest with ourselves. A lot of them didn't even understand what care job means. They just hear £10 per hour, £15 per hour, £20 per hour. Now they come. They don't know say that £10 per hour now before tax. They were calculating £10 with Nigerian calculator. They were bank managers. They are bank managers that left Nigeria. People sold their house. People sold houses in Abuja, in Lagos, and all of that to come here. I don't have it. I'm not against with the job that people do. So please understand what I'm trying to point out. People left their job. They left their livelihood. They were directors. People that you know carry mama, you know carry papa when you dey Nigeria. You know dey pampers when you dey Nigeria. You come here, come dey pampers. You come here, come dey pursue person wey get kini. When you were young, you no do am. You left Nigeria as a director to come and be doing doorman here. All job is a job, but then you now come, you're now saying, look at if only, in short, there was one I heard, I think it was on TikTok, I saw the Kowere people, when they were saying, if you see the house I used to live in Nigeria, it's not your fault. Ikiniko. Hello? Anybody pursue you come abroad? My point is, before you leave the shores of your country, do your research. Don't let somebody in the corners of their bedroom with ring light tell you, I'm a travel agent, I used to do visa, I'm a visa travel agent, I am education specialist. How you go take be education specialist? Because he can't study. The university where he can't study content and say, I can bring you students and I get commission. He can't turn himself to education specialist. My people say, person will go give you clothes, you go look in body. It's like me now, when I come to tell you, say, I am a career guardian. How I take be career guardian? A lot of our people, we migrate based on this is what is raining. That's the truth. A lot of people, they do that. A lot of our people, when they were migrating, they didn't think of the cost of childcare. They didn't think of what it costs. When you come abroad, look at those when they go to sing a riot act for Westminster. You changed the goalposts. You told us we were coming. You told us we were going. You gave us 5 years. You told us you are going to, after 5 years, you are going to get IRR. I've been an IRR, whatever it is. They say they won't get. Now the people who wanna come meet, they say they don't do their thing like that before. They say now wait till they thought that time. They say they don't do them like that again. When I come go, they sing solidarity forever for them. Hello, they say people plenty for their country. They say they want to adjust their border, but that Trump will go for Canada. You see now Texas now for see. He say you know what anybody call they born free picking for Texas again. So if you want come Texas, if your sole purpose of coming now to come born picking, he say na lie. He say no go grip, you no grip bet tourism again. Every country is tightening up their borders. It is not business as usual. Even Nigeria, immigration system in Nigeria is tough. When we say, people will start laughing. Nigeria immigration system is very stringent. You need to be a foreigner to understand how stringent Nigeria immigration system is. Guys, look, don't let us lie to ourselves. Before you leave the shores of Nigeria, put your emotions aside. Do your research. What career can you fly with? How can you come abroad? You come and do MSc event planning and management. Event where they go over my planning. Event where they Nigeria, where we say you don't even need the degree to plan them. You can't come abroad. You say you won't come do event planning, of which we know is not everybody who came to come and study that is really studying. We also know, even if you stand out, you are in your assignment. Are you standing out in your assignment? Your dissertation, are you standing out? You are working around the clock. You are doing a job that is not relevant. Okay, volunteer. You know, great volunteer. Because at the very beginning, the foundation of your visa application was littered in lies. You claim to have money that you don't have. And then let's even agree, say you don't make all those mistakes. You now carry yourself come. When you carry yourself come finish, ungwanu integrate na lie. You go sit down with Aunty Tawa at Aunty Bello. You go sit down with them. They go tell you, say, no worry, iṣẹ́ warehouse, iṣẹ́ factory, iṣẹ́ kiriko. You go sit down, they do that one. See, let me tell you something before we leave. You see, when you come to a country, the people you meet at your point of entrance matters a lot. If you meet people who do not have a roadmap to their life, You know, say, you remember in the days of Tom Tom, who remember that sat nav Tom Tom? Turn right, turn left. Turn left, turn right. Then they go carry you go where you no know. Then when you don't carry you, they go say re-rotating, rebooting. Turn right, turn left. Turn right, turn. You go come the turn right, the turn left. Later, you go come vex. Now you and Tom Tom will come begin the fight. Who remember Tom Tom navigator? Who remember him? Who is that? Please, do you remember Tom Tom navigator in those days? Before we begin to get navigator for inside our car. Tom Tom navigator. Turn right, turn left. Make God come catch you. Make that road. Make they call they do road work. Now so Tom Tom go to tell you on your right, turn left. On your left, turn right. When you get to the roundabout, take a 3-point turn right. On your left, when you that Tom Tom show me shege fire. He show me shege fire. The day where they go not bury. Hey. I share na straight road I suppose take. On top Tom Tom carry me pass hill. No be small something. Not the way Tom no carry me do finish. Now me by myself when I come Ashe from Edinburgh to North Berwick. Ashe na 45 minutes drive. When Tom my life. Na 2 hours drive now he take me. He carry me go past Dunbar. If you know Edinburgh, from Edinburgh to North Berwick, you know say I have no business passing Dunbar. Now so the thing carry me past Dunbar, I go dey climb hill. No be small something. With the pikin for inside my car, and so they climb hill. When I come reach North Berwick, now I say egba mike. Ashe na straight road now suppose pass. Now I come go dey do turn right, turn left. Ashe na road work they do. Na so Tom me. Na that day na me and Tom. Na that day na 2 of us divorce ourselves. I make your head come catch you. When you can't use Apple road map. Apple road map go dey show you before they adjusted the thing to UK line. Now so the thing go dey carry you. You go dey find you go dey find American road for inside UK. You no go understand the things of the spirit. You una wey dey put insert now for una car right now, una no understand. Now when Tom was Tom Tommy, I been at the time why I drive drive go London, journey of 7 hours. When he reach Tom time. Now 12 hours now you stay drive. Whoa, e no easy. Please. The people you meet at your point of entrance, no let them use you to do Tom sat nav. Okay? Meet people exactly early 2000. Thank you. The people where you meet at your point of entrance, no let them use you to do Tom driving, Tom sat nav. Reset your sat nav, update your software. Okay? Because when you meet the people you meet, if those people na no future ambition, I be their own ambition na kinshati ma pawo. They don't send you. If care is what you want to do, why not if not? But some people, they don't know the way, and because they don't know the way, they don't want make yourself no road. They go leave you yourself. You can't look yourself. Now so you gonna do I see you see me, and then by the time when you reach a pension age, you can't go inside a government gateway, your HMRC pension account. You can't realize say all the pension wey you don gather, you no enter £2,000 because you were busy doing 0-hour contracts. You were busy doing wetin you no know. You have not saved up for your pension. You can't reach pension, you can't go sit down for Asda till at the Tesco till. Can't go dey do same cash out. All these things matter. Do the right thing. Meet the right people. Engage. Don't sit with your African community alone. You see, that's why I like the Asian. They don't go speak English. They go carry themselves come loading dini. Even though they don't speak English, they go carry themselves come loading di. You can't wonder which kind of wahala be this. When they were having problem with social care, all of them pack themselves. Mental health, psychiatrists, all of them pack themselves. They go do they go enter that profession. Our own, we always have excuse. If it's not because of your name, it is because of I am black. Hello, my name is Wura. I have never had an English name, and my name has never been a barrier. Okay, and funny enough, most places I've worked, I'm either the only black or maybe among the few blacks working there. It's never been a barrier. When you know what you bring to the table, you are very confident. But when you don't know what you bring to the table, you know, it's because I'm black, it's because I'm yellow, it's because I'm green, it's because I'm orange. You can't find wetin no loss for road. Enough of excuses. Do your homework, do your research, and get things right. Don't stop making excuses. It's all of us. Everybody don't enter depression at one stage or the other. When Northern Rock corporal shock absorber for our leg, even though I collected my bonus, hello, I was depressed because it's not easy. I'm sure all of you know. Those of you that were in the UK, there, you know what happened with Northern Rock. Yes, I got my money, I got my bonus, but then when you are sitting at home and you are not making you are not making money, you are going to start spending your savings. Do you know what it is to have uncertainty? I remember I carry myself go DWP. Hello, when I read DWP, then they tell me say I get mortgage. They say how much do you have? I say I get it, this and so. Then they say I no qualify for anything. As I did this, I never collect benefits before. As a matter of fact, HMRC, they say they always give people a tax overpayment. I mean, I would say they say they give them. The only check you wear, the only thing where they always receive. No, I received check one time for HMRC. Ask me how much it be, £5. They say I overpay my tax by £5. Can you imagine? Meanwhile, some people will come. They overpay by 1,000. They wish make I reach 1,000. My own are £5. My senior sister, I feel like saying 20p. Hey, £5 now £5. Now they say I overpay. Now they come carry check. Now they send them to me. I go to guys say she around one shiri. My senior sister now 50p. Now she overpay by. Hello, please let's do things the right way. When you come into a country, sort yourself out. Don't sit down in your little corner. When you go to school, engage with your international department. They are there for a reason. Your tuition fee is what makes up their wages. Go there, go and engage with them. That immigration lawyer, when you go find, you have no business going to go and pay any immigration lawyer. The international department sorts all of that for you. Even child care, they help you sort out child care. But hey, our people know they hear word, they don't go hear word. Anyway, it was nice doing business, you. Tomorrow we shall continue from where we stop. Ni ni Olúwa ràn mí lọ́wọ́ dé Ebenezeri. Onírúṣe oníyọ̀ṣeun. Everybody that called in, thank you very much. We are not unempathetic. We just need to tell ourselves home truths, because they say when siblings enter inside bedroom and they come out smiling, they have lied to themselves. But you see, when we enter bedroom and we tell ourselves, when we don't come out with straight face, you know, say we don't talk true, give ourselves. Now the truth wey we talk, now it be this. On this note, tomorrow morning, well, let me say, tomorrow morning, na comedy I wan come do. I wan come sing church hymn. If you know you want to hear me sing church hymn, in short, I don born again. I wan come do church hymn and church chorus. I wan come do am tomorrow. Get ready with me. I dey find GoFundMe. Una must donate GoFundMe for me because I dey find money. I'll see you all later tomorrow. Have a wonderful day. We shall see you in the morning tomorrow. Take care, everybody, and have a wonderful night. Bye.